Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mayhem and Misfits. I'm Eric Benson, your DM for the night. How about we go around and introduce ourselves? Who's got it first?
Oh my god. Hello, everybody. My name is Elizabeth Bold. I am a part-time streamer, full-time drinker of iced tea. That's pretty lame as compared to what I usually come up with, but that's what you got today, all right? And you're going to like it. I am, should I say who I'm playing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
playing. I am playing a gnome rogue named Aliuz of Clan Dunsimi. I don't understand what these gestures that they do mean. Makes no sense. She is the leader of this group, saying it now, declaring it now, putting down my stakes. The leader of this ragtag.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Wow, the gauntlet's been dropped.
Of this group.
Woo!
Who now find ourselves in some weird dimension.
I'm going to put that on the character sheet.
Put it on the character sheet. It's official. And I will absolutely be going home with some sapphires. That's it. Who are you?
All right, but who got us pastries?
That's true.
I'm just saying.
You're a good
I'm
second in
just saying.
command.
All right. Hello, I am Anna Geeks. I am a full-time Twitch broadcaster. He's deflating. Someone help him.
I wish I could
bicycle pump.
deflate if you at least lose a couple
I
pounds.
am a full-time Twitch broadcaster. I play the video games and sometimes the tabletop games, and sometimes I make things in my kitchen, and sometimes I make things on my sewing machine. And what I'm saying is I'm a variety caster. And tonight I am playing Cecil, the sorceress. Okay, she's a tiefling. She's a tiefling sorceress. Is that what you wanted to hear? The horns didn't give it away.
Precious face. Precious demonic face.
Hi, everybody. My name is Algernon Bolden. I'm a developer over at Harebrained Schemes to make games such as Shadowrun Dragonfall, Shadowrun Hong Kong, Shadowrun Returns, Shadowrun the Shadowrunning.
Shadowrunning.
Hey, if you don't call the next Shadowrun game that, I will be very upset.
I will put it in, no, the next
All
one's
right.
going to be called the Shadowrunning.
I'm texting Tyler.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We've got a call in from Mitch Gettleman. Turns out.
Yeah. The Acropolis, and now we're making Battletech. So check us out. And in this game, I play Lenny Stone, a half-orc paladin who is righteous and pure and good and exasperated. Who also worships one of the greatest heroes of all time, Sir Horatio of Kane. Your turn.
I am Joe Louie. I am a part-time Rainbow Dash. I work at Xbox. I am tonight playing Sully Starfallen, the tiefling monk from the Temple of the Spiraling Ginger.
Ginger's spiraling everywhere. Out
The
of control.
spiraling ginger.
Yep.
There needs to be like a rival school called like the Spiraling Whiskey. And if the two combine, you get the Spiraling Whiskey Ginger.
Yep. Entwined.
All
I
right.
don't even know.
And I'm Eric Benson, your DM for the evening. Everyone in chat, I need your help. There's going to be a poll that our awesome audio, visual, computer extraordinaire Sean is going to be putting up for you, our stream guru. And I need you to make a decision on one of the NPCs on what it's going to be that they'll probably encounter this evening. So the poll's going to go up shortly. Keep voting, and we'll see what happens.
Be kind.
Or not.
Or not. I
entertaining.
mean, I guess, that's fine. We can handle it.
I'd
It's
rather
fine.
not die though.
It's
Just
fine.
saying.
It's fine.
Just try really
We
hard,
called it
and
that we
that's
were going
good
to die
enough.
Got
tonight
this.
today anyway, so
Got this under control.
it's a festival. We're all going to die.
It could be a nice, peaceful festival. With this,
Yeah, with
pastries.
a nice peaceful army, probably right at our border. Yeah.
It could just be them wanting to come in for the amazing pastries,
Dream big, Lenny. Dream big.
the ruby pastries.
The Fire Nation showed up.
Pastries of death.
They're not. Are you dead yet?
I'm just saying.
Or do you just have a slight tummy
Gazing
ache
into the
since you ate too
future.
many?
Call me a seer.
You're not a seer, you're a rogue. The closest seer we have is right there, and she's stoned.
What's that?
Perfect.
I'm sorry, I was tweeting on this rock.
We're screwed.
So
is
where
what-
we last left off, you had been teleported to the kingdom of Calamir because somebody had found a orb that had a peculiar stone in it that managed to transport you after you found this stone.
Can I do the reveal now? It's actually that we're not actually here at all. We're just completely passed out on the table.
At the end of this, it's all going to be like a episode of Lost.
Oh
right?
my
Like,
gosh. Is it gonna be like?
Dream sequence.
Oh, if he just comes out of the shower because he's alive at the end, I'm gonna be really upset. If you got that reference, then we can hang.
Spoilers?
I don't get it.
You're too young. It's fine.
Whoa!
Wow.
Did you just say I'm too young?
No, he's too young.
Okay, alright, no, that's cool.
He's too young.
That's cool, I was just like,
No, girl, we can hang. You're iffy though. I don't know
like,
about
did you know that I define ancient?
like all proper
So,
elves.
when we last met our various heroes,
yeah.
After being teleported by the found stone,
I think it was a mushroom.
you ended up at a table at the sapphire helm, and were greeted by Praetorians and their prefect Figland, who at once brought you to King Felkir, who then showed you these remarkable giant sapphire stones of yourself.
it's quite fetching.
Yes.
Probably worth a lot of money.
Yeah, it's too bad your
Cecil
name's not on it.
made a nest inside one of these. One of
No,
these
inside my room. I mean, I just curled up and took a nap in the statue's lap, but,
You were nesting. It's cool. It's no big deal.
yeah, but I didn't have anything to make a nest with. So, like, I was nesting, but I didn't have a nest.
A nest.
It's
Yet.
different.
I
It's
mean,
totally
yet.
different. I'm going to work on that later, I'll
mean, we just
admit.
gotta find
But,
you
I
some
mean,
hemp
hey,
and you're good,
spoilers,
right?
okay? Spoilers.
Yeah.
Some patchouli.
It's a lot of hemp. Hemp rope goes a long way.
Do I have hemp rope?
Yes.
The GM said yes.
It's in your adventurers pack. But then, after feasting on food, you met the king's brother, Didarian, who was a little bit inebriated, and he took you to the library. It was actually based off one of my favorite bars in New York City, but then you were awoken by Figlin again on the next day, and Didarian, who was oddly enough sober this time around and had a little bit of a different personality.
I like the old one better.
Yeah.
Well, that's not Lenny talking.
AJ
right now.
likes
That's
the
AJ.
older other
He
one
likes the
better.
other one just fine.
Well, I mean, get him drunk at the festival and who knows what can happen.
I'm not going to the festival!
It's a festival.
We're all gonna die!
The festival?
It's true. We are all going to die.
Stop reading
The
these terrible
King's
novels.
Festival?
I can tell you, stop reading Alien.
We're all gonna die!
We're all going to die. Doom.
So, off to our doom.
So you're in your suite. Didarian is with you, waiting to escort you to the festival, but is there anything you want to do before you leave? Or
Put clothes on.
Always a good choice.
It's true,
Oh,
he was
you're
naked.
Is there any specific clothes you want to put on? Or I mean, are you,
Somebody was supposed to have brought clothes for us. Did that happen?
yep.
I'll put on the new stuff.
Okay, so there are several different robes that are available to you. All look noble in nature. One is red, one is blue, one is a mix of white and blue, and there's a purple robe as well.
Are
I will-
any of these?
Huh?
Are any of them?
Encrusted with gems.
That's a good question.
What was it?
Any of them encrusted with gems? Is any that looks more expensive than the others?
They all look rather expensive. The one that's purple is very regal. It has gold embroidery that is going throughout
Dibs.
it, and there's the shape of the sun on the front of it.
Dibs.
I will take whichever looks the simplest.
The simplest would be the red
Red one?
tunic.
Yeah, I'll take that.
It's very plain. Almost looks. There's nothing special about it. It's not thick. It's very thin.
Perfect.
Just pure regular old cotton. You think it
Yeah,
is made out of?
that is what I shall wear.
I'm sticking to my chainmail.
So, assuming that it is not gnome-sized, I am going to wear all of my leather armor, but then put the robe on top of it and carry
Tie it under your
yeah,
neck
and
like a
tie,
cape.
like, yeah, kind of like, like work it, like, get some like belts or something,
Yeah.
like just to try and
Make
there's
it
gonna
your
be like
own?
there's gonna be like fabric hanging out of places, but it's mine. I've called
You're
dibs
gonna make
on
it look like fantasy armor by adding too many belts to
yeah,
it.
mhm, like straight
Yeah.
out of the 90s.
There you go.
Like Rob Layfield ain't got nothing on me.
Oh
I
god.
love it.
GGRP.
Cecil?
Are any of them gnome-sized?
No.
That's too bad.
But you can easily cut one to be gnome size if you really wanted to.
But that ruins the joke.
Ish.
Also, is there? Oh, I suppose there's two left. Cecil is still locked in the bedroom.
Someone should go knock on the door.
Boom,
Grapes.
boom, boom. Cecil!
I'm not coming out.
Cecil, you have to come.
I do not.
Cecil, you can't
The
just
world
leave
is going to end.
You can't just leave me to deal with this on my own.
So come on in.
Cecil, we have to go out.
Why?
Because at some point, we have to take the Affire's say back home. Hey.
We can't take the sapphires home if we're dead.
There may be weeds.
There's weed in here.
How did she get weed?
It's a magical power.
That is impressive.
Prestidigitation.
I'm just gonna knock on doors. Sissel, do you know that if you're in there and the world ends, you're gonna die? But if you're out there, maybe you can run and jump through a portal that we'll find. And
What?
I'm saying, if we can get back home, maybe we can avoid the thing that you're scared of.
But maybe the portal will open up in here, and then you're all screwed.
She has a point.
You are all
Cecil, bang,
insane.
bang, bang, bang. You can't leave me to deal with this on my own. Bang, 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 bang.
Don't
bang,
come
bang,
in. She
Cecil.
opens the door.
And she grabs her into your little gnome hands
Hey,
and tries to
stop
haul
it.
you out.
Stop it!
Come on.
Dragged her by her tail.
Let's go.
So are you trying to pull Cecil out of the room?
Yes.
Hey, wait a second! And she
You can roll strength checks against each other.
turns on the prince guy and goes, "What's the meaning of these pastries? These pastries don't have the good stuff in them."
What do you mean they don't have? These are made
pastries.
by our finest pastry makers.
There's no weed in them.
You're a funny one.
No, I'm the sane one.
That's saying something.
Isn't it? Really? I need to talk to your chef. I demand we go to the pastry store.
He's a little busy right now prepping for the festival, but we could arrange something later.
Do you have any powders for headaches by chance?
Yes. Let me call on the Royal Alchemist and he may find you some anvil. Hold on.
Chew this bark.
Is this normal bark?
Yeah.
How do you have a hangover?
What?
How do you have a hangover?
I don't have a hangover.
He has a headache. We have caused.
She's got to sell us.
I don't understand.
So, you still need the anvil?
Yes.
Anvil, stat!
Anvil.
stat. Anvil stat.
Call the locksmith.
And after about 2 minutes, you see a worker come in and he hands you a little pill that's not so little, but it's probably about 2 inches in length.
Well, that's little to me.
Yeah, to you it's tiny. To Alius, it's kind of the size of her head. You know.
What?
Not really, just saying. It's not a short joke. It's a short joke.
Sure.
Not that small.
I don't know.
Very
It's pretty
respectable
average
height
length
for a
joke.
gnome.
You're welcome.
Enjoy.
Come on.
Hey, I may be playing a sorcerer, but I'm still a bard of puns, okay?
Nope. Puns of the devil's humor.
And now I'm playing a tiefling.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just make a pun?
You
Was
tricked
that
me
a
into
pun?
It. No, you tricked me into it. No, you tricked me.
GG, well played.
It's happening already.
You tricked me.
So,
Willie, let me actually take all my equipment with me.
yeah,
Okay.
if you want.
I'm fully equipping myself,
Okay,
including the great sword and the shield.
sure.
Staff.
Oh, I will absolutely have my daggers on me under the robe.
Naturally, so, hidden somewheres in between all of the,
Oh yeah.
Aren't your daggers like the size of your body?
Are your daggers really swords to you?
Short swords.
What? Oh! How dare you, sir?
I
How
was simply
dare you
def-
make
They
me
are
short
perfectly
swords?
average
They're
length
perfectly
swords.
normal. They're perfectly normal length daggers who function as daggers in my hands, which are a perfectly respectable size, and I will pummel each and every
So
last
you're
one of
saying
you.
they're smaller than short swords?
I will kill you in your sleep.
She's gonna cut ya.
Short
It's gonna
sword.
be messy.
Very messy.
Don't mess with my sister, Lenny.
I'll take a step back.
You take a step back, and it really widens up the gap between you and Alius.
It's because he's freakishly tall. Like a freak.
I'm taking a platter of brownies with me.
The brownies?
Yes, for when we meet the baker later, so I can explain what they're doing wrong.
All right. So you guys are armed.
I've got a walking stick.
Ish, and you walk out.
I'm armed with brownies.
Are you
Accurate.
Are you
Accurate.
following Daedalon to, or Darian to
Yes.
the
Do you
festival?
remember last session?
Following Didarian to the festival?
Hell no. No.
Yes.
Yes,
And every possible opportunity, no.
I'm pretty sure Figlin is going to help with this.
It's your choice. You don't have to go. The king's just invited you to be his guests of honor.
It's good to be nice to the king.
Today,
Are you going to disappoint our fans?
oh, that's true. No, we need to go.
Yep. Sissel?
Cecil,
Yeah.
come on, let's go. Grab her by the hem of her.
Are we going to the bakery?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Sounds good.
Just
Let's
follow.
do this.
Just follow me.
Oh, God.
Just don't worry. Forget about it soon.
So, with Figlind in the lead, you go through several halls of the king's castle inside of the citadel, and he leads you out to a courtyard. And this courtyard is massive, easily 100 yards by 100 yards. And there is a stage that has been set up. And on the stage, you see a table, almost like a head table, and you see King Felkir up there waving you to come up. And before you, you see that's not. You see tables that aren't on the stage, just lined throughout the entire courtyard. There's a band playing. You can see lotuses kind of falling magically from the sky, and as they're falling, you see them changing colors to all different spectrums of the rainbow as they swirl down to the ground.
Is the band actually playing Grazing in the Grass for a chance?
They're what?
Playing Grazing in the Grass?
Yes,
Sweet.
absolutely.
I can dig it, she can dig it, they can dig it. The show is lovely grazing in the grass.
Are you dancing?
Yeah. What, you're not?
AJ's dancing. Did you not hear my joke?
No.
The band's playing Grazing in the Grass, since, there's psychedelic flowers flowing from the air.
Can't bring
Cecil's
them
going to
anywhere.
be feeling at home right now.
What's going on?
It's okay.
I was distracted. I had some of those pastries. You sure those pastries aren't like a little something? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure? All right. Then this is not a trip. Lenny?
Yeah. I'm seeing falling lotuses of Technicolor.
Just making sure.
And you see people, citizens of all different rank and class. There's no stratification of wealth to any poor. They all are mingling together. It seems as though everybody is welcome here. There's no ill will towards those of the lower ranking members of the society.
So you're
That's
saying
very
this is the utopian
suspicious.
society having a psychedelic festival of peace and love with pastry. We're going to die.
These are my people!
Wow,
Oh,
have
now
things
you're
have,
happy. They're all
things have
hippies.
changed.
Huh?
Wow, how things have changed.
Right?
My order sense is tingling right now.
It's all very suspicious.
So Felkir is beckoning you up to the head table. What do you guys want to go up there? Or do you want to mingle a little, or what do you want to do?
I'm going to look at the little one. Sorry, the leader. I called you leader. To
Wow.
see what she wants to do.
Nothing charitable at the moment. God.
To be fair, everyone's little to me.
What?
Everything's little to me.
Is anybody like looking at us weird or?
Well, once you come out of the hallway into the courtyard, people start to notice you, and you can feel excitement in the air from them because they know who you are, or they've seen your statue before. So people are excited you're there. They don't know why you're there, but there's definitely excitement filling the air. So you'll get glances, you'll get a couple stares, but stares of awe, not of anything malicious.
Shall we?
Yes.
Lay on, fearless leader.
Marching towards where the king is beckoning us.
Okay, so you are led up this set of stairs onto the stage, and before you is a long table that has 7 seats in it.
7.
So, there's 4 of us. There's a
king.
Darren, that's
His brother.
5. Then we have the king, that's 6.
Ah,
7.
shit.
And Aloysius, as you get up, you realize that everybody's kind of looking because they can only see this head of hair marching across behind the table.
Can I?
It's fine.
Can I, really quick?
It's fine.
When we get to the spot that she wants, I'm going to ruffle into my pack and bring out an iron pot and put it onto the chair and lift you onto it. So you can
I just sit there, a ball of fury, unmoving, on my iron high chair. Booster seat.
Iron Throne.
better.
Ah, yes, the cast iron throne.
And you see Felk here saying, "My friends, I'm glad you've come. The festival is about to begin. Please, please sit down." Oh, I see you've already sat down. Thank you for coming.
I was anticipating your request.
Yes. Fantastic. Fantastic. You look a little taller than normal.
I
Cecil
don't
starts
know
to
why I
wander
would look
off.
Short. Are you saying that I look short usually?
No, not at all.
Well, what are you saying then?
I'm just saying you seem a couple inches taller.
So you're saying that I seem short normally?
No, I mean anybody can see. Even the big guy can seem a couple inches taller if something, made him grow.
I have no need to grow.
I never said you did.
You're saying that I need to be a couple inches taller, though.
No, I said you look a couple inches taller.
It is simply the regality of the event. We are all a bit taller.
Cecil has wandered off.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing 2 people.
Yes, well, the Darien is here, and our other guests shall arrive shortly, I'm sure.
That makes 6. Where is... Oh, God.
Cecil's gone.
Goddess. Cecil.
I can't.
She's just at the edge of the
Cecil,
crowd, like hanging out, chatting with some people.
Cecil, where did you go?
so
You
what's
you
this
went back down the stairs?
Yeah, to wherever the closest to the crowd is. Like, if they're on a stage and there's a crowd like right up against it, that she's just kind of like
Yeah.
laying on the end with her feet kicked up.
There's people
Just
mingling
kind of
all
talking
around.
to the people down below,
Yeah, you see several people,
offering them brownies.
and one of them says, "Oh, this looks fantastic."
They're from the King's Special Baker. He's not very good. He forgot to put the weed in.
The what?
The weed.
What's that?
Oh my goodness, does nobody know how to get high around here?
What are you talking about?
Look, after this silly festival thing, if we don't all die, I'm going to teach you all something very important.
Why
It's
would
gonna
we
be
die?
great.
What are you? What is
It's
weed?
fine.
Why are we gonna die? What is going on?
It's fine. I don't know, some sort of festival. You live here. You know more what's going on than I do.
We have this festival every year. I haven't died yet.
Are you sure?
What's going on?
What?
It's a fair
What makes
question.
you so sure you haven't died yet?
The
Me,
sorceress
I
is
figure
having
I've probably died at
an
least 3
existential
times.
crisis.
I think this is our daily.
I don't think I'm dead.
Is it really
Well,
crisis
of
when
course
it's
you're
like
not right now.
every 2 hours?
Yeah, just like
I'm
DC.
so
It's
confused.
fine. Later we'll all get high. It'll be fine. You'll totally understand then.
And you see her just wander away, still looking at the brownie.
Have a nice day.
I hope so. And she just keeps walking, goes and sits down.
While this is all going on, I'm going to pull out some parchment paper and an ink quill and write in big letters, "Just smile and nod." And then whenever she's looking away and she's doing that, I'm just going to hold it in the air.
That's not very nice.
It's unnecessary. I don't understand. What
Do
the
half
big deal
orcs
is.
know how to write? That's right, Gauntlet's throne.
I would walk away now.
That was
but
all
I'm
out of character. Well, I mean, it was, you know what I mean. It's fine. It's fine.
What am I doing here? What is my life?
Cecil saw nothing.
So Cecil, you didn't see any signs put up by your companions. Are you still going to be? Are you just going to mingle with the crowd for now?
Yeah, I'm just hanging out on the edge of the platform, like chatting to random people as they pass by.
Okay.
And then like, so what do you do?
And there's one that comes up, and he says, "What do I do? I make the finest pastries in all the land."
Oh, let me tell you something. Look, there's this stuff. And she pulls out, I don't know, a wrapped thing of it.
Oregano.
There's this stuff.
It's oregano.
It's not, how did you get over here?
Brownies
It's not
with
oregano.
oregano are terrible.
It's not oregano. You bake this stuff into some butter,
or some oil, and then you put that in your brownies.
Okay, and what is that supposed to do to it?
It makes them the best brownies in the world.
Excuse me, have you had my brownies?
Yes, I have. I have some right here.
And they're fantastic, are they not?
Yes, but they're not the best brownies in the world.
I don't know which world you come from, but in my world, they are the best.
Well, your world is very small. You can make your brownies better by putting this stuff in them. I'll show you how after the festival.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
Here you go. Here's some. You
Okay.
can have all. I need this.
And he
It's
looks
very
at it, he's like,
important to me. It's my precious.
smells earthy.
It does. That's why it's called weed.
Interesting. Let's talk later.
Yes. Yes.
He cups a little. The next person you see come by is
The
a
first batch is
woman
free.
who is. She has long black hair, but she looks as though she is a merchant of some sort. She has bangles of gold up and down her arms, jewels around her neck. But she's wandering around, kind of scoping out the area, sizing up everybody.
Hey. 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 Hey.
What?
Hey.
What?
Come here. Hey. Hey.
I'm gonna climb down from my iron pot and from my chair.
Hey, come
using
here.
the tablecloth to kind of scale
Ali!
the height.
Ali. Ali.
Run over,
Ali.
dodging
Ali.
legs as I go.
Ali. 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 Does she look
Cecil, what?
suspicious?
What?
Does she look suspicious to you?
What? Who?
That one.
What?
That one. Over there with the black hair.
Oh.
Doesn't she look suspicious? Maybe she's the world ender.
She looks like she's casing the joint.
She does. That's what I'm saying.
Generally, we don't end worlds. I
She looks suspicious is what I'm saying. Sometimes suspicious people end worlds. Trust me on this one. I've
true.
seen it.
it's true.
Where
I'm
did they go?
gonna follow this suspicious-looking woman
Okay.
from a distance.
We're totally ignoring any ceremony
Stealthy.
now.
There's no
They're
ceremony
looking
yet.
after
People are
that
just
lady.
mostly mingling, just talking and having some fun. So you're gonna be following her
Yeah.
around
Ali,
a little.
Ali,
Okay.
Ali.
What?
Ali,
What?
do you want me to follow you? I'm super sneaky.
Maybe just leave this one to the experts.
Okay, I'll stay here and
So
keep
you
watch.
two see this happening. You see Alius jump down. She's talking to Cecil, and then you just see her kind of scutter away.
I'm just like, one
Stealthy.
moment, my liege, and I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna walk over to Cecil. Where is she going?
She's on a secret mission to save the world.
All right, let's rephrase. What is she doing?
She's enacting a secret mission to save the world.
Let me try to change this in a different language. Why is she trying to save the world, and how is she doing it?
I don't want to die. Do you want to die? It seems like a good reason to me.
It's kind of an obvious
So
question.
how is she doing it?
By being very sneaky.
Thank
Sully,
you've been
what are you
very
doing?
helpful.
I'm gonna go into the crowd and follow.
So everybody's just kind of following behind. Well,
I'm going to say the king first. Like, I'm gonna go retrieve my companions. We shall be back.
please make it quick. We're about to begin.
Right.
If I can prove to you that no worldly event is happening, will you guys come back and sit at the chairs? Cecil!
What?
If I prove that there's no evil here, will you all come back so we can get through with this dinner?
Oh, please. Like evil is ever the cause of the world ending.
Usually, yes.
Not in my
precious
experience.
paladin.
I sigh. And I reach into my pouch and pull out a pair of sunglasses. And as they go under my head, Divine Sense activates.
Okay.
And I'm going to look around and see if I sense any evil entity.
Nope.
Off comes the glasses. There is no evil in sight.
Ah, shit!
You should be required. No, never mind. I don't want to subject myself to that. Never mind. I said nothing.
Elius, you are following this black-haired woman around.
Stealthily.
It is stealthily. You're kind of like hiding, by,
Yes.
hiding underneath people's, legs, dodging, but you see her just mingling with the crowd, and then she goes to sit down at one of the tables.
She didn't, no sticky fingers.
Nope.
Nothing suspicious about her personage.
Nope.
I don't trust it.
You just see me standing on the podium with the arms crossed. I have no clue where you are. I
Trust
just,
it. You probably can't see me in the crowd.
No, I can't at all. I'm doing this. I know you can see me.
No, she can't. She's in a crowd.
Did she sit down alone?
I'm 8
Yeah,
feet tall.
she's sitting down by herself right now.
This is a good point.
I'm gonna approach
Okay.
with a swagger.
Okay.
There's line of sight.
Hello.
Hello.
Mostly crotch.
I'm gonna try to affect the pose of my statue. Hello.
Hello.
And who are you?
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm Fairmora.
Faramora.
Yes.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
I hope to say likewise soon. Who are you?
I mean,
Oh, I get it.
I'm Alius of Clan Dunsimi. Why does everybody do that?
I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, is that in character?
It is for me now.
Kind of freaking curse.
No one even notices it happens.
You can't help it. All right. Perhaps you've heard of me.
No.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure that you will soon because I'm pretty. How attractive is she?
She's pretty attractive. I mean, long black hair, all her teeth.
Oh,
It's
bathed.
a big thing.
It's a big selling point.
Bathed, washed.
Washed, clean,
Ooh, smells nice.
fragrant.
Oh, but not like in a like a.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfumed.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Oh,
She's
shit.
again. She's wearing. She's encrusted in
And
jewels.
she's also like dressed up expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Like that makes her like 50 times more attractive. All right.
The best part of this is I can't even remember why I thought she was suspicious looking.
She was casing the joint. She was suspiciously looking. However, gonna. What do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I buy and sell. I ship and trade. Don't you?
So
It's the
you're-
only way to make a good living these days.
So you're a merchant. Where do you ship and trade to? I mean, it seems like this is kind of. Wait. They make it seem like this is all one big hug fest.
Well, in the Citadel, yes, but go beyond its gates and you might find people in need. You might find other towns to trade with. That's what I do. The Citadel doesn't have everything.
So what do you trade out?
Clothing, no sapphires, unfortunately. I think they've got enough of that here.
Clothing.
Pastries,
You said you
Pastries.
export too.
the finest in the land from the royal baker.
They're pretty nice. They're pretty tasty.
I agree.
Pretty tasty.
They fetch a pretty penny.
So you're pretty well off.
I'd like to think so.
Wow, that's pretty cool. You seem pretty cool.
Well,
So someone's going to have to rescue me. I'm just going to sit here awkwardly trying to make conversation with the raven-haired lady. Do you come to a lot of these festivals?
Yes, but I doubt you have.
Oh, no, this is my first.
I could tell.
Oh. Am I?
Oh, no, you're fine.
Oh.
We just all know that.
Right, the statue thing, right. Yeah, yep, that's me. It's me and that stern, unfun-looking guy up there.
I can't see that.
But I can see you.
I do this, but I can't actually see you anymore. I'm just.
Well, you can see me, and I'm going towards her.
Oh, that's true.
Are you still following me?
Yes.
Are you like just hovering off in the distance or something?
Oh no, I'm letting you bury yourself on this one.
And I will bury myself deep.
All right. Anything else? Or
wait,
do you what?
What? You said all right.
We should probably make our way back to the front.
What? Oh.
Who's this?
Oh, this is my traveling companion, Sully.
Well met.
Nice to meet you as well. You always travel with him?
I mean, amongst other people. He's okay.
All right.
For a spiral ginger. Learned books.
I see horns.
Oh, yeah.
Have you a problem with the horns?
No, I just know you have no soul.
Oh.
Is that because I'm of the Temple of the Spiraling Ginger?
Most likely.
Now that's a really ugly sort of, thing to say about monks of the Spiraling Ginger Order.
I've never heard of it, so I don't care.
You don't get a lot of horns.
Nor have we heard of you. Now, if we shouldn't keep the king waiting.
Sure, yeah, king, very important, and I am his honored guest.
Have fun.
It's pretty awesome.
Enjoy the festival.
You too.
And she looks at you and just looks back.
I will grin widely. And walk.
See, I told you she's gonna end it.
Gonna walk back. Since I didn't see that, I'm gonna strut. Gonna climb back up into my pot. Onto my pot.
No, into the pot.
Flump.
And you hear thud.
Oh, damn. You turned it over. Somebody turned it over. Somebody turned it. Lenny, I'm stuck. Lenny. Lenny, I'm stuck.
Lift it up. One hand.
As you lift it up, the pot is still underneath.
Lenny.
Ready? 1.
Lenny, don't pull too hard. Lenny. Ow! Ow!
Off come the pants.
I'm wearing a robe.
We're just wearing the robe
2
over.
of the 20 bells.
I flipped the pail over. Gently set her down.
Thanks, Lenny.
Ali!
Yeah.
Ali!
Cecil.
Ali! Ali!
Cecil.
Ali!
Cecil, come over here.
Ali! I need a sock.
You what?
I need a sock.
A sock?
Yeah, a sock.
What do you need a sock for?
For something.
I am so afraid
gonna
of what's
be
about
great.
to happen.
And you hear the
Sully.
drums start beating a little louder.
I need a sock.
Sully.
Quick, give me a sock.
Do I look like I've got socks?
Give me a sock. I need a sock.
Lenny.
Really?
God damn it.
Give
All
me
right,
a
I'm
sock.
going to struggle in my seat to try and pull off one of my little shoes and pull off one of my little socks. This-
Oh, good.
I need
We're
a
going
sock.
to get a puppet show.
Give me a sock.
Oh, God.
And then I cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
Ali! I made a sock puppet.
Not with her own hand, with the mage hand.
I'm really amazed you can fit my sock on your
So,
hand.
so
Actually.
you
It's a mage hand.
so you have a floating sock next to you?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's going.
Ali!
How does the king and his brother look through all this?
The king is socializing. He's
Later.
talking. He has to,
Yeah.
Work the
Smooth.
crowd.
entertain his guests.
What time is it? Because this is starting early today.
Huh?
I said this is starting early today. Usually it's not until well past noon.
No, it's almost dusk at this point.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's normal time for the shenanigans.
Yeah.
You're right on
There's
schedule.
always time for shenanigans.
It's always time for shenanigans.
Let's hear what the sock said.
Is there any like goblets of water?
Sully knows you can't argue
There's
with
goblets.
the sock.
Can't
all
argue with
over.
the sock.
I'm gonna pour myself a big, big, big goblet of water, and just start chugging it.
Okay. I was thinking you dare.
We haven't gotten there yet. Yet.
You didn't see me with my stellar moves on that nice merchant lady.
No, I
She
felt
was into it.
I felt wave of embarrassment. That was like a at least level 3 spell. This,
And you
Thunder
hear a
wave of
giant
embarrassment.
gong blast at this point.
Ayo.
And you see the king and his brother sit down at the head table. The king is in the middle. His brother is to his right.
Where are we supposed to sit?
Flanking, I suppose.
Mark,
Up here. Your pot is to the left of the king.
Okay.
So there are 2 spots to the left of Alius and 2 spots to the right of Dadarian.
I'll sit next to the Darian.
Okay.
Cecil, come sit next to me. Come sit next to me.
I guess I'll sit at the far end then.
Okay. Is your friend, you see Felkir lean over, is she okay?
She is feeling very swell right now.
What is she doing?
We don't really know.
Puppetry, Your
Doug's
Highness.
just floating around.
Puppetry.
It's quite interesting. Is that what you do in your land for fun?
She's
It's
harmless.
what she does.
That and smoking.
She's really good at it. That and smoking.
I guess everyone has their talents, though I would expect it a little more from all of you.
Look, just because we
All
have
of you.
statues that nobody can explain doesn't mean we're gonna like save the world or anything.
I don't think the world needs saving at this point.
That's what you think.
Well, I mean, do you really think that they built us statues because of our amazing puppetry?
Yes. That's
No,
exactly-
it needs to get a lot more amazing.
Well, Bill, bring me a proper puppet and some training with ventriloquism, maybe. I don't know how to do that yet.
Can't you use your what's it called? The super spell?
I might be able to use thaumaturgy.
You could.
Prestidigitation, I don't think would really
Thaumaturgy
work
just makes
if I
you
wanted
loud.
to like talk.
Thaumaturgy will allow you to make sounds and
Yeah, but
both.
I think thaumaturgy has to like be me being louder, like you said.
Oh yeah. So you see the king stand up, and the crowd goes quiet, and he says, "Friends, countrymen, noblemen, lords, ladies, and all of our citizens of Calamere, welcome to our annual Festival of the Lotus. Please enjoy yourself." Yes?
I thought we were supposed to applaud.
Oh, yes, please applaud at any time. Enjoy the food, enjoy the band, enjoy each other's company, for this is the time of rebirth.
See, I told you we're all gonna die.
He's talking in what's it called when it's hypothetical? You're the one who
Metaphor.
graduated. Metaphor. He's talking in metaphor.
Meta.
It's like a simile, but not quite.
Meta.
What's a simile?
It could be a
Wait,
metaphor.
I know.
And you see the
Simile is.
king sit
I
down
don't think I know that school.
and relax, and he says, "Please, my friends, eat. There's much food to be had and much merriment to be made."
You heard the man.
And you see trays and trays of different meats and vegetables come out, pastries, some pastries, but this is more of a protein feast, so to speak.
Less dessert, more main course.
Yes. But the smells are just flooding your sensory, your noses with the most delightful sensations. Spices, sugars, every delight that you could think of, you can get a whiff of.
And mysterious chemical X.
Ooh. I believe that's called MSG.
Yes.
Please dig in. How are
Cecil
you?
doesn't
How
make
are
it
you
work.
enjoying the fair or the festival?
Very colorful. I did not expect flowers of many colors from the sky.
Oh yes, watch this. And you see one lotus float down towards him, and he touches it, and the petal he touches changes from blue to pink. And then he touches another one, and it changes from purple to green. Yours changes to what color are you thinking of?
Purple.
Yours changes to purple.
Periwinkle.
Yours changes to periwinkle.
Ow.
Puce.
The lotus rotates slowly down, and you see it go from blue to
Puce. Look it up.
and you just see more and more lotuses just floating down out of the air, and you don't know where they're coming from.
I want to know why Cecil's the least impressed person here.
This is normal.
They're just straight up coming out of the air.
I see this shit all the time.
So is there a pile of lotuses on the floor?
Yeah, they're filling up, all around.
We're just going to be buried in lotuses? Okay.
This is how the world ends.
Not with a bang, but,
But a
with a
lotus.
lotus.
And you hear the band start playing even louder as people are clanking their mugs, cheering, playing games, and just an overall general party.
Sweet. Let's eat. If we're not gonna die,
That's
we
easy.
should
Totally gonna die.
we should eat.
I still agree with that.
I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
take
that's a
if people start
possibility.
eating, I'm just gonna pull out like a goose leg and just rip it off. And
Okay. So what kind of animal do you want to eat from?
I was thinking of fowl of some sort. So
Okay.
goose, duck,
Yeah, there is a beautiful buttered goose in front of you,
geese.
and as you carve off its leg, you just feel the moistness dripping off this piece of goose for you to eat. Moist.
Oh, you're one of those. Moist.
And as you take that first bite, you hear a sound that just sounds like a smashing.
I told you.
It's almost coming from all around.
Just me or everyone can hear this.
Everybody can hear it, but it's specifically you.
I'm gonna take a,
What?
I'm gonna take a napkin and
Okay.
Spit it out.
and put this aside. Did the thrumming sound go away?
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
What are you doing to that?
So you take another bite and you hear, boo! And Sully, you see a claw come over the rampart, or over the sapphired rampart of the courtyard that's lining the surrounding area. And then, Cecil, you see a second claw come up.
Are they dragon claws?
Yes.
Okay.
And you see a dragon pull itself over the edge of the ramparts.
Is it a nice golden dragon of fun and peacefulness?
No, it's a gargantuan blue dragon,
Ah.
and you just hear it roar throughout the keep.
Oh, our seventh guest is here.
Knew it.
And you see the king stand up out of his chair. He says, "Friends to arms! Help me with this foe!" And he runs, he jumps off of the table. He climbs off, he steps off of his chair, climbs onto the table and jumps. You see a sword come flying into his hand, and you see the shield of lava in his other as he charges, and you see the dragon pounce down into the middle of the courtyard. And you see him stab into the dragon, and the dragon roars but blocks the blade. And now, but what you also notice are goblins running into the courtyard, and 6 of them come up before you, and they're looking up at the head table. You see some that are fighting and trying to rob several of the patrons in the court, but there's about 6 in front of you looking up at you from below. And one of them takes it and says, "What?"
Pass it along. Pass it along. Keep it going. Pass it along.
Stop bogarting them.
And he runs out of the courtyard. You see him hit a table, but then he gets up and just starts running.
Sarah with your friends.
And you see, as he's running, you see a cloud of smoke just following, behind him.
I
So
hope
you
he
just
stares.
instantly defeat your foe with the power of weed.
I hope I get experience for that.
5 goblins left. But you also
one
see,
dragon.
You also see the king clashing and clanking in pitted battle with this ancient blue dragon that's in front of you. But what do you guys want to do? You're sitting at the table. There's goblins trying to get up.
I want that chicken.
I'm gonna jump up onto the table.
You're my size. I like you.
I am so much taller than you, and I'm gonna kick the bird off the table towards the goblin.
Okay.
While I'm, yeah, go ahead. What
Do
am
you
I
want
rolling?
do you want to hit the goblin with the chicken?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me an acrobatics check.
How do I do that? What am I rolling?
D20, and then you add that.
7.
7. Okay. So you jump up onto the table.
Gonna use
The
that.
goblins are laughing at you, and then you kick the the turkey you wanted to kick off?
Yeah, the bird. Yeah, the
Okay,
the
you
poultry.
kick one of the fowls off the table, and you just see the goblin catch it in midair by the legs. And he goes to throw it back at you.
Ugh.
What do you want to do?
Dodge. Dip, dip, dive, and dodge.
Sure.
Shite. Okay.
You can roll me either an acrobatics or a
Going to
performance.
try and dive out of the way with my acrobatics, and I've just rolled a 19 plus 5, so
Okay, so you dive out of the way, and you could actually grab the goose again on it from its leg, if you want.
yes.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
Is she off the table with her dive?
Huh?
Is she off the table with her dive?
No. She's
Just dive
kind of
down
she's
the
on the
table.
table, still looking up, down at the goblin in front of her. There are 4 other goblins besides the one she's been interacting with.
I'm gonna sigh very heavily. Take a look at my turkey leg. I'm gonna just do a second to weigh it, and then I'm gonna hurl it full speed at the nearest one.
Okay, so you nail this goblin. You want to roll a strength check?
Oh, I can roll a strength check. 14.
So you nail a goblin, the one that's right in front of you, kind of laughing. He's like, and you slam him in the head with a chicken wing, and he falls back down. You hit him so hard that he falls on the ground. He's prone. He's not dead. Sully, you see Lenny throw a piece of foul at a greater foul.
Would that be considered a party foul?
No way.
Bwah, 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 bwah,
No way,
bwah.
No.
Um,
I'm gonna bring out the
Don't
glasses
encourage him.
again.
No.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
so just the goblins. What is the crowd doing?
The crowd's running in frenzy, trying to get out, trying to get away from the goblins. They're kind of moving in different directions. You don't see them leaving, but they're just frantic.
Okay. I'm gonna hop up on the table.
Yep.
Hop onto a goblin and continue running toward the dragon.
Hop onto a goblin. Okay. Give me an acrobatics on that.
That's an 8.
So you get up onto the table. You see one goblin staring up at you. And you put your foot onto its head. But as you do, he kind of stabs back up at you. But it doesn't hurt you, but it knocks you down, and you slide down in front of him with his back. His back is to you now.
Okay.
Cecil?
I got one of them high. I don't know what the rest of you guys are doing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So that goblin that you just stepped on his head, he turns around, looks at you, and goes, and he tries to stab you with his sword.
Dink.
Ding, 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 ding.
And he
Ding, ding.
takes his scimitar and just slices. Does 18 hit?
An 18 hits.
You take 4 points of damage.
Woo. Level 1 characters.
Lenny, the one that you knocked down, jumps back up to his feet, and you see him aiming a bow at you now, and he fires.
I would say this is short range, but
But
I'm not.
you see the arrow fly past your shoulder and dig into the back of your chair with a thud that you can hear ringing in the side of your ear.
you're only 5 feet away from me.
How do you get where you went? Yeah, do what I want.
I like them. I'm gonna kill them, but I like them.
And the one that you tried to throw the original turkey at pulls himself up onto the table and slices at your ankles with his scimitar. 12
Armor class.
sorry,
14.
11?
Wait, 11?
on your AC.
It's 14. So no.
Okay. So he slices, and you manage to just jump really quick, and the scimitar goes underneath your feet.
Yeah. Like a badass. Badass? No. That's the me.
Cecil, you see the one last goblin that didn't get past the smoking implement you gave him, look at you and said, I want one, I want one, I want one, I want one, and he runs and he tries to stab you to try and get your loot. 15?
Oh. I get 2 attacks.
Nice.
4 points of damage.
Ow.
You see the king just furiously battling back and forth with the blue dragon, deflecting her claws. You see his blade of lightning get twisted inside of the maw of the dragon as it's trying to clamp down on him. Alius, what are you up to?
Should we tell
All
him
right.
that lightning blades probably aren't the best against a blue dragon?
I'm gonna try.
You look so heroic, though.
And with the bird still
Yes.
in my hand, whack it towards the goblin's head to disorient him so I can grab at my daggers.
Sure. Make me a strength roll.
11.
Okay. So you slam this bird down onto the goblin's head. So now it's walking around with a turkey that's up frantic like this. But it's muffled, right? You can pull out your daggers and get an attack on him if you want.
That's what I'm going to do.
You'll get sneak attack because he cannot see you at this point.
Do you get sneak attack?
What?
Did you say I do get sneak attack?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hells yeah.
And you just see this goblin frantically shifting back and forth with a turkey on its head.
Oh my god. What do I roll for this?
So roll your d20 and add your proficiency
Yeah,
and your modifier.
for my sneak attack. Sorry.
So the D20 is gonna end up being proficiency bonus plus 24 on the attack roll.
You hit. Now roll for damage.
6.
You're going to roll that
That's-
again for sneak attack.
5.
And
And
again,
you're also going to add your ability modifier. You're going to add your dex.
Dex. Plus 3. So 5, 6, 7, 8.
14
14
total.
total.
'Cause 6, 5,
Yes.
plus 3.
I know how to play that game.
But also, doesn't she roll crit damage because it was a sneak attack? Or is that the no? It's
No,
the plus
no, no.
6. Okay, sorry.
You get the extra d6 for sneak attack.
Got it.
So
So
14 points
14.
of damage.
Yeah, 14 of damage.
what do you do to him that kills him?
What do I do with him now that I've killed him?
How do you kill him?
Oh, so as he's wrangling around with this chicken that I've expertly put onto his head, I reach under my robes, pull out my daggers, turn them around in my head, flip them like real cool style like they do in the movies. And with a spin and flourish, stab him in the side of his neck with my dagger.
So you jump down off the table, and as you jump down, you stab into the chicken head, and you see your blade go through the chest of the chicken into the neck of this goblin. You can hear him, and coming out from the chicken, from the neck where it's cupped on, you just see blood pouring down, and you see the turkey going, or the chicken going back and forth. And it just falls down
That's
flat
for
on the
calling
ground.
me short.
Sully, you see a goblin, a chicken-headed goblin,
Yep.
fall out of the ground. There's the one that's in front of you still,
Yep.
or that you stepped over. That's in back of you,
Yep.
and you still see the king fighting the dragon.
Right. I'm gonna use my quarterstaff and try to sweep the goblin's legs.
Are you sweeping the leg,
I'm sweeping the leg.
Sweep the leg.
Sully?
It's a 25 to hit.
Whew. Excuse me, what? Yes.
For 4.
4 points of damage.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna punch him
He gets double taxed as a monk.
for 19 to hit for
For another 4.
3 damage.
So, as you step down off of his head, you twirl around, you kind of use your quarterstaff as a golf club and knock him in the air off his feet, and he's flying so slowly that as his body is tilting in the air, you punch his face down into the ground, and you see him slam into the ground. He's like, ah! And his feet go flying up into the air. Lenny, you have now seen.
Do I get a turn?
Yeah,
Okay, can I?
if you want to go in front of Lenny, sure.
As long as it's still going to be the one that stabbed me left.
Yeah.
I have a grudge with this one. Okay, and Lenny can go.
All you. So Lenny decides, looks at the arrow, and stands to a full 8'5" or 8'2" height. Reaches behind him for a shield. Then he reaches underneath and pulls out a staff that turns out to be a spear the size of about 2. You can't see me. And he goes, "Are you sure you want to do this, or will you want to face the wrath, clunk clunk, of law, clunk clunk, and order?" And I'm gonna point at him and do an intimidation roll.
Sure.
8. 12.
15.
I can't even intimidate a goblin.
Wow, he's
Now-
just not taking you seriously.
What's the goblin's modifier? I mean,
2?
It's just not
So
taking you
17 or
seriously.
negative? Really?
I give up.
They get a bonus on that?
So I just really go like,
Should have hit him with a chicken.
next turn. Next.
sees
that
the
was just
inner you.
intimidation.
Oh, you can still do a full
Oh,
action?
yeah.
I can say that, and then I'll just... And then just thrust.
Okay.
19.
19, you hit.
Okay, what's the spear damage? I lost my... I believe it's a 1d6, but I'm
Yep.
not sure. Spear's 1d6? Okay. 3.
Add your strength modifier and your proficiency.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then that becomes a 6. A 9.
So he's
What dice
And
did you use
you-
for the damage?
A 1d6.
D8.
Oh, it's
D8?
D8.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an 8. So
Okay.
8 plus 4 plus... That's 14.
and you stab him right through the mouth as he's
Okay, I know. I'm going to do my next action.
and Cecil, you still have that one that tried to.
So you got.
That
you-
did.
D6
That
here,
did. That took
and
half
D8
my hit
there.
points. Yeah. So
I think it
Cecil
depends
goes
on how you're using it.
Ow!
Screw that up.
That's not nice!
So it's D8 when
firebolts.
Okay.
Oh,
Roll the hit.
It's D8 when it's two-handed. Versatile means you can do one.
Okay.
It's a 26.
Doesn't matter. You critted.
20.
Yeah.
So roll 2d10 now.
We just
All right,
missed a
let's,
crit.
Natural 20.
Oh, you're right. All right.
You don't add anything else to the 2d10.
Yeah, that's sad. It's all right though. 15 points of damage.
So as he pulls his blade out of you, you take one of your implements. Your puffing implements, no?
She's just angry.
Huh? And okay, so then you see this. You generate a ball of fire and just right in his face,
Yeah.
and you just see as the goblin turns to confetti almost. You have just annihilated him. But then you see the rest of his body just kind of fall over. But everybody in the surrounding area has a little bit of goblin goop on them because of your fireball.
Sorry!
No, she's not.
I only wanted the jewels on this thing anyway.
And now you see the king still locked in combat with the dragon. And you see him slicing, stabbing, but the dragon is parrying everything he's swinging with. But the dragon is also not getting hits in as well. It's almost as if they're well matched to fight each other.
I'm thinking we should let them do their thing.
I
Nah, I'm
get an
casting
insight
magic
check?
missile at the next opportunity.
Oh, God.
In the darkness?
Can I get an
No,
inside
at the
check on the
dragon.
king?
Oh.
Sure.
Uh, 22.
What do you want to know?
Are they old foes? Like, given the way that they're fighting, does it look like they've been embroiled in combat before?
Yes. And they keep fighting back and forth and fighting back and forth. You shot a magic missile? Roll some dice.
3 points of damage on the dragon.
You got 2 more.
Really?
Yep. You get 3 missiles at first level.
Oh, I thought I looked at it and said only 1. Oh, yeah. Nice. So 5 more. What was the first? 3, 5, and 5. So 13 points of damage on the dragon.
Where are you aiming on the dragon?
Right on its nose. I'm gonna boop its nose.
So as you see Falkir still battling with his sword in the dragon's maw, and then you just see the dragon go like an allergy hit the dragon. The heck? What was that?
No, no, no. Oh.
And you see the dragon just sizing you up and wondering what you honestly think you could be doing to it.
13
Felkir,
points of damage.
Is this one of yours? And he pulls the blade back and he says, "Yes, the friend's traveling." And you see the dragon morph down into a female that has golden hair that's short, almost in a mohawk.
Told you it was the 7th cast.
Yep.
Yeah, metagame, my game, fuckers.
What? We did.
I'm confused.
What?
No, that's why I was like, oh, they fought a lot before.
Yeah.
This is foreplay.
Yeah.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh.
I you see,
Wait.
Lenny just looks kind of embarrassed holding the corpse up.
Wait.
Huh?
I'll use starts looking at her bloody dagger and looking at the body in front of her and
That's why I didn't go killy.
I could use some healing, please.
just puts the daggers away.
And you see the woman who is dressed in a beautiful, beautiful tunic that is both colored with blue and white, swirled. Walk past Falkir, look at the goblins, and say, "They're expendable." And she walks up and sits down at the table.
Hey, Lenny! Lenny! Hey, Lenny! 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 Hey, Lenny!
Yes.
Lenny!
What?
Hey, Lenny!
And you hear the rest of the crowd cheer and rave and say, and you see Falkir, "My friends, let the festival continue."
That was just her entrance?
Lenny!
Still
Lenny!
holding.
Hey, Lenny!
Go back to eating.
Lenny!
Falkir
Lenny.
sits down in his
Lenny.
spot.
Lenny!
I'm listening.
The
What?
Darian's next to
I
him.
use some healing.
What?
Yep.
I
so
can
that's
Where are you
use
between-
some
I'm
healing.
I go back to my seat.
Oh.
Which one was that?
Between
Healing!
the brother
Lenny.
and the now.
Okay.
dragon.
Lenny!
Get this goblin off of my spear first. I keep trying to shake it.
Oh,
Ragdoll.
That's disgusting!
I don't find that very amusing.
Prop it at
Lenny.
the end of the table, trying to fly it off.
Lenny! Lenny! Lenny!
Come here.
Lenny!
I'm just gonna lay on hands.
Thank you! Hey, Lenny! Hey, Lenny! 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 Lean in for a conspiratory whisper!
Yeah.
Now's when you should detect evil!
For
Thanks,
2 points of
thanks
health.
for the healing, Lenny!
I actually only have 5 points of health. I can lay on hands right now.
Oh, you only gave me 2?
I did
Alright.
distribute it out. How much
It's
damage
fine.
did you get?
It's fine. I
No,
got
it's
4,
fine.
so it's
God, no,
it's
it's not
fine.
a scratch
All right,
on me.
3-2.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
You're a monk. I think you
Fine.
have more hit points than her.
It's fine.
I get into it.
It's fine.
I gave you 3. That's almost all of them.
Fine. It's fine. I see how it is. It's fine.
I gave you more. And I'll give her a lollipop.
A what?
A lollipop.
Oh, thanks!
It really is
And
just dry fruit.
she uses firebolt to clean the goblin off his spear for him.
Alright.
There's still some left!
Is my spear glowing and on fire a
She's
little bit
very
now?
careful.
I'm actually kind of impressed. But I will put that away and then slowly bring out the pair of glasses again and do detect evil.
You look at the woman that
Yeah.
used to be the dragon, and you get a sense of evil from her.
I frown heavily. Here, take glasses off.
See what I tell ya?
Lenny. 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 Lenny.
You can say my name once.
What?
Lenny. It's a one name. You don't need to do Lenny, 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 Lenny,
Lenny.
Lenny. That's my cousin.
Lenny, what does your cousin have to do with anything?
Lenny, Lenny, Lenny is my cousin. And my other cousin's Tony, Tony, Tony. Now, what do you want?
Are you having a problem with your eyes?
This is how I detect evil.
Did you get goblin goo in your eyes? 'Cause
No.
We can like flush that
I'm
out.
doing the sacred.
We can like flush that out.
I'm
We
using
can
the
hang
sacred
you
right
under,
of detecting
just the
wrongdoers.
thing, and we can just flush it right out.
She's evil. That's all I'm saying. I say that.
Not me.
No, her.
But she's pretty.
And
I mean, there's a look.
you can't just look evil unless you're really ostentatious. Plus, she was a blue dragon. Don't you know your chromatic scale?
I can hear you.
She's a winter.
My lady, my name is Leonold Stone. I come from a long line of paladins who respect the laws of order and law. It is my duty to find evil and prosecute it. Dun dun.
To the fullest extent of the law.
My glasses say you're evil. I must inquire about this and investigate.
Is he always like
yeah,
this?
Yeah, he's always, all the time, always.
Glasses come down a little bit.
We don't judge people here.
Yes, we do.
Just because they're a little bit.
Check your
evil.
jurisdiction.
There is no jurisdiction for law and order.
Well, I think that's kind of the.
Is it New York City?
There is a jurisdiction for law. Maybe not order. The law. And I'm pretty sure there's
Lenny,
a plain
Lenny.
order.
Lenny,
Or maybe that's...
let's just
He
sit
puts
down.
away his spear, looks at the shield, puts it down, just
Enjoy some
sits down and puff.
poetry.
Much better.
He does it to me
And
all
as
the
you
time.
do
Don't worry
that,
about that.
roll me a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
I fail it.
Your hand gets stuck in place and is moved up, so it's not pointing at her.
Hey, Lenny! Lenny!
I definitely don't do it to her, though.
And then you gain
Whatever,
control of
I'm
your
used
hand
to
again.
it. I'm gonna get me some hog. Chow down.
Okay, so yeah, everybody sits down and is eating. Felk here sits down. You're sitting next to the
The
dragon, and Dadarian is the dragon is to your right. Dadarian is to your left,
Yep.
and that's where we're going to take a break.
Nice.
So see you guys in a bit, and thank you for helping out with the poll. We'll get that going. In a
I'm
sec.
afraid.
And hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's time to start up the party again.
What are you doing, Anna?
So,
Oh, we're not partying.
huh?
We're not partying. Never mind.
Oh,
That's
I
fine.
was
No, whatever.
partying.
What? It's fine. Fine. It's whatever.
Listen, I
party.
am the
Fine,
party.
fine, it's fine.
Literally.
Yeah. I thought we were the party.
Yeah, I'm pretty
We
sure we're
like
the party.
to party.
I'm
But
my
we're the
own
party,
party.
though.
I'm creating the
We like to
party.
party.
I don't know. So, you're sitting next to this dragon, and she leans over and she says, "So who are you exactly?"
I'm Sully.
It's a funny name, don't you think?
So. That's what I was given.
And why are you sitting next to me up here?
Because there's some statue of me here. I guess.
Interesting.
And who are you?
I am Callista. You have not heard of me.
No, we're new here.
New, you say?
Yes.
How new?
Day or two.
Interesting. So tell me, what do you think of this place so far?
It's very shiny.
Are you like doing this to her?
With the mage hand, yeah. The mage hand.
And the little gnome sock.
Excuse me, what? And you see her point a finger and zap it, and it bursts into flames.
My sock. I'm dirty.
Thank you.
Quite annoying.
Ollie!
That still doesn't make you good.
Ollie, I'm sorry about your
It's more
sock.
acceptable.
It's okay.
Ollie!
It's okay. It's okay.
Ollie!
So, what do you think of this place so far?
It is very shiny.
Chrome.
Yes, that's your only thought.
The pastries are quite good. And I'm confused about the aquarium.
You're not that bright, are you?
No, not particularly.
Interesting. And she's just really trying to get a read on you. Tell me about Felkir. What has he said to you?
Is that the king?
What?
Yes.
The king.
Yeah, king.
Not a whole lot.
Don't lie.
Do I?
He's a really poor liar.
I know. And you, Paladin, what do you think of this place? As she bends down and looks down the table at you.
I think it's odd.
You might be a little right about that.
There's no such realm that has complete peace.
Who says there's peace everywhere?
Most of the palace guard.
And do you believe everything you read on the internet?
What's the internet?
Never mind. I'd stay that hand.
His nostrils flare. Just a little.
But you I like. You seem rather interesting to me.
Really? Really?
As long as you're not with, funny hands over here.
What are you talking about? Cecil is my sister. Cecil is awesome.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, on both counts.
Aw, thanks.
You're welcome.
I've yet to determine that.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I have found in my extensively long life it is best not to judge books or tieflings by their color. Color?
See
Cover?
What?
Co-
Cut. To
by their horns.
by their horns.
Books don't
But
have
see,
horns.
she's very smart.
You're not reading the right books.
You're
and very wise.
You're just jealous because I booped you on the nose 3 times.
If I was jealous of that, you wouldn't be able to speak at this moment.
You're really salty about something, you know that?
It was quite an entrance that you made, like coming in with a bunch of goblins and like roar and just like
Unnecessary
stomping around
violence.
with your dragony inciting violence,
Yeah.
frightening the masses.
And now,
We do it every
and
year.
now
It's a
you're sitting
ritual.
here
It's a
insulting us.
ritual?
Is it
How
a
come
ritual
nobody
to
told us
insult
about
guests?
How come nobody told us about this ritual?
It's not my job.
I got stabbed.
Didarian.
You couldn't handle a little bit of a goblin attack? Come on.
Obviously, you couldn't handle a little bit of a boop or you wouldn't be so salty.
She's got you there.
So, have you found anything odd here? Out of place, maybe?
Aside from the statues of us,
Yes, let's say.
The mountain made of sapphire.
Yeah, about that. By the way, about that. Like there's a lot of sapphire here.
Yes.
How is there so much sapphire here?
It was carved out of the mountain.
Is the whole mountain just sapphire? With like maybe a little bit of rock thrown in there for
For
like
someone
flavor?
so small, you should do some more studying. Yes.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
What? What?
Excuse me,
What?
King. Excuse me. Do you always let your guests talk to their other guests in such a rude and unsavory manner?
I'm already bored.
Small?
You.
You are not anywhere near as attractive as I first thought.
I'll let you in on something. Not everything here is as it seems.
Oh my goodness!
You don't say.
Shocking revelations! guys, stop the presses! We have a shocking revelation here. Next, he's gonna tell me that the world's gonna end.
I love you. Oh no!
You take 12 points of damage.
From what?
Magic missiles.
I die.
She knocked you off. Make a death save.
Actually, if I fail this death save, I'm dead. Magic missile, unconscious, magic missile, dead.
No.
it's all one attack.
It's all one attack.
Just roll with me here.
Do you want
You're
to play?
trying to guilt trip the GM.
Yep. You made it. It's anything above a 10. And then she heals you. Don't talk to me like that again.
Cecil leaves.
I'm always half standing with the great sword drawn. Slowly lower again.
Excuse me, Ollie. I'm not going to sit around for this.
And then the dragon, she gets up. I will not be talked to like this, but if you ever want to find out what's going on, feel free to visit me.
Not from you!
She's walking away.
And where is that?
Blight Mountain.
Black Mountain.
Blight.
Blight. Oh, that's even better. Blight Mountain.
And she walks away.
Blight. With a B and the light.
L-I-G-H-T.
Blights. There are blights.
That's not ominous at all. Or not evil.
Whatever. I'm going after my sister.
I'm going after Alyu.
And you see the Felkir walk back up to the stand and say, where is Callistra?
What? Oh, she just gone?
Yeah, she left.
You know she's evil, right?
Yes, unfortunately, it is a misguided relationship that we have, that we keeps peace in the land, unfortunately.
As long as it's for peace and not for your personal gratification.
If I could be rid of that beast, I would.
Can I do insight on that?
Yeah.
18?
You believe that he's serious. He would. You feel that he doesn't have it in his power yet to destroy the dragon, but if he could, he would.
If they're fucking, it's angry fucking.
What'd you say?
I said, if they're fucking, it's angry fucking.
Aww.
Yup.
We were all thinking it.
Well, I mean, I was over here making the hand gestures, so I mean, like, yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
take you guys anywhere.
They're clearly, like, yeah.
Well,
You know.
she has gone home.
You know.
To Blight Mountain.
Yeah.
Do you guys not see any metaphors here? Metaphors. Maybe it's a simile, though. You know, Sapphire Mountain, Gleaming, Blight Mountain, Evil.
Do we know what Blight Mountain looks like?
What does Blight Mountain look like? Yeah, it's called Blight Mountain.
It's a very tall mountain. East of here, excuse me. Past the Dreadmire forests. It's not a happy place.
I was always curious, why are all the places I hear about either really happy or really sad? There's never any in between, like the non-trivial path or the...
The OK Town.
Yeah, it's always the dread.
The we
Oh,
do all right city.
The we're okay, kind of. Hamlet.
The day job, alley.
So, Alius, what are you doing at this point?
I'm going after Cecil.
Okay, Cecil, where are you running to, or where are you walking to?
The bakery.
The bakery? Okay. So you leave the courtyard, and you're making your way down the Citadel Road to where you were pointed out that the Royal Bakery was,
Uh-huh.
and you see the gentleman you spoke to before about in his shop now.
I go in and explain to him how pop brownies work. I don't actually know, so like I can't really role play that. Yes, really.
You make butter.
Yeah,
Put
yeah, but I
butter
don't. So like
Take
you put
notes,
the
huh,
yeah. I'm gonna
please?
say. So you like. Do you just like melt the butter and put the pot in it and then re-solidify it and use that to bake with?
No.
Kind
That's
of
what I
ish.
thought. Like
No.
I'm like it's got to be way more complicated than that because
It's-
otherwise you would
There's
just
usually
put
crock pots
the, like,
involved.
Okay.
You got to strain.
Hey, it's
We're
Washington.
good.
We're allowed to talk
We're allowed
about
to. Yeah, we live in a state where this is legal.
You know, this is...
Somewhere in Washington, it's legal.
But I don't know. But TOS, terms of service.
So what are you telling me
If
these
it's
brownies
if it's
can
legal,
do?
then
That's not a brownie.
No, it's not, but it's gonna have the same effect. Or similar. I don't know. You inhale. You hold it. Don't cough.
Don't cough.
Hold it. Hold it.
No.
Oh, you blew it. Now you wait a few minutes.
Do I do it again?
Sure, if you want. That's better. You're getting there. Ah, now pass it around.
So I only get two puffs, and then I have to pass it.
That's the way it goes. Puff, puff, pass.
Right.
You don't hear any of this.
No, but I feel disturbance in the force.
It's legal.
So, what you're saying, if I'm hearing you right, is we put all this stuff in these brownies and we make them, we sell them?
That's what I'm saying.
It's fucking brilliant.
It's not even illegal here.
It's brilliant.
I don't know what this stuff is.
All right, so where do I get whatever you just gave me? Because it's amazing.
Yeah. And this is where Allie just like jumps in front. Yeah, it is amazing. And
I mean, look at it. Wait, hold on.
Just
You
so
know
you
what
know,
tastes great right now?
we're like
Check
the-
out this pastry I have.
Yeah.
we're the only suppliers. What?
All right, and you got to check this out. This is, I put cinnamon and sugar swirled on top with bananas inside this pastry.
I don't like bananas.
Okay,
I'm just kidding. I'll try it.
non-banana edition.
Non-bananas.
It's gonna be so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you go.
and we'll be back later to talk about the logistics of our arrangement as your sole supplier for your weed.
true.
But first, I gotta have a word with my sister. So you just like here, you can have that back.
Oh,
You
I'm just gonna
like,
eat some pastries. This is great.
You have some. You just enjoy that munchie. You just enjoy that, and
my goodness.
me and
Okay.
we're gonna.
Where
come
are we
on,
going?
Come on.
Where are we going?
So I'm gonna pull Cecil
What's up?
outside the bakery shop. All right, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm pissed off.
Are you
But you know me.
also, like, has the levels?
It's good.
Are good?
It's
All right,
good. You know me. When I get angry, I just smoke some more.
I'll go kill her.
I don't think that's a good idea. I appreciate the sentiment, though.
I'll backstab the shit out of her.
That sounds like fun.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Maybe we can because she seems pretty evil, and everybody seems pretty on board now with the earlier assessment.
Yeah.
That, Tall Man was
I
making.
told ya.
It's true. You
I
and
tried to warn everyone.
you
Would've
and,
been better
and
to stay in the pillow fort.
Lenny, like the second he saw her, was like, nope, that's dangerous. And I admit, sometimes pretty faces they take me in, but
It's true.
they'll be okay. And we're definitely, I think, gonna end up kicking her ass.
I hope so. We might need some reinforcements.
Okay. Let's go back to the group, and while we're doing that, you and I can talk about how we're gonna definitely get every last coin
I don't
out
want
of
to
this.
see
dude.
that bitch again.
No, she's gone.
Oh, she's gone.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go to the festival either. Do we have to?
Well, I mean, the guys are there.
Do we have to?
The food is there.
The
Aren't
food's
you
here
feeling
too.
like munchies?
Bakery.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta pay for it here. I guess we could trade weed, but we don't want to trade it because we want to make money.
I don't
I
follow.
have to get my sapphires. Trust me, come,
Oh,
and I will
goodness.
explain how this is gonna work.
Okay.
Hey, we're gonna make our way.
So you're leaving the pastry shop?
Yes, while we
Huh?
discuss how we're going
Hey,
to face this dude.
hey, come back soon, please. These are great.
That's what I'm saying.
I want you guys back here soon.
Yep.
Send me your first batch.
Only the first one is free.
That sounds okay. Yeah, I get it.
It's a pretty good deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but just come back and make sure I get some more.
Send us some brownies, and then we'll negotiate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll negotiate.
Yeah.
We'll set terms.
Yeah.
We'll come to an agreement, mutually beneficial arrangement.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
So you guys make your way up. What are you guys doing as you're still at the festival and Felkir is sitting at the table with you. What do you
I think we need to pump him for information. I'm not good at well, I can try. I'm working on my degree. Are you better at conversation than I am? Actually, I'm actually good at persuasion.
just talk?
I was like, Can you go into details about the arrangement, why you have to be civil with an evil person?
It's not my finest of hours, but nobody's yet found a way to rid us of that pestilence. So it's either maintain the peace or possibly have my kingdom destroyed.
So what does she gain out of this?
I don't know yet. We have a mutual understanding that we
7 insights.
you think he's telling the
I
truth.
know what I'm thinking as AJ. I'm trying to think if Lenny thinks the same thing as me. Is the mutual arrangement considered with intercourse?
No.
All right. Because that would be bad. Sorry, I feel disturbance in the force somehow. As this, I should be very embarrassed. Yes, definitely really embarrassed. Sorry.
How long has this agreement been going on?
50, 30, 40, 50. So many years I don't even count it anymore. At least 30.
Before or after she killed the scribe with the orb?
The what?
What?
Does nobody else remember that?
The what?
The dragon killed the scribe that had the orb.
Oh, right.
Was it her?
What are you talking about?
Oh, didn't we hear about that from his brother, Ray? Or
Isn't he sitting here too?
Yeah, but he's not paying attention. He's in his cups.
how many cups has he had?
Couple.
Is it enough for like the hide to come out of the
His
drink?
cup
Yeah.
is a bucket, and he's had a lot.
Maybe we should go to the other brother. He seems more forthcoming. Or at least, I'm saying this so that the kid can't hear.
As a stage whisper.
Yes.
Or we just call the king out.
But the problem with calling kings out is that they own the kingdom, and I'd rather not be set aside into the middle of a place I don't know about.
Like we are right now.
At least we get free pastries. Until we know more, Prudence says that we should continue investigating before we take action. Then you prosecute. Investigate, prosecute. Investigate, prosecute. And then occasional action sequence between.
So are we not investigating?
Yes, but you don't make proclamations until you have enough evidence.
Who's proclamating?
You're saying call the king out.
Yes, because we know that this is what happened, but we know the result of it. And he's also right there.
Fine, we'll do it your way. Are you good cop or bad cop?
I don't know.
Sorry,
I-
good constable or bad constable?
I'm just saying that it's going to be hard to sneak him off. We're in too deep.
You're bad cop. I'll be good cop.
I am very bad at this.
I would really have loved to see Lenny as bad cop.
I have an Intimidate 4. Thank you very much.
That worked out so well for you last time.
You see what happened to him, though? He laughed at me.
That dice is not.
AJ? So do I.
I can't reach you.
I'm very intimidating.
I have a
It's
higher
super
intimidate score than
scary.
you do.
Anyway,
Oh,
what's
no,
we
I
at?
I'm like,
I trust that I'm better at it.
only if you're really
He
bad at
seems like he
math.
doesn't know what we're talking about.
Actually, is he playing dumb?
You don't seem to think he is.
Okay.
It could be that the brother knows more.
Which one of you is older?
What? Who are you talking to?
The king.
The
No.
Oh, no. Oh,
I'm
to
gonna ask the
drunk.
drunk one this.
What? If I, listen, man. If I was older, I'd be king. Hello. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna make any judgments on the rules here. We're travelers. This is all new. Maybe there
So
was some
you're
sort
saying
of
where
contest.
you're from, things are done differently. I get it. It's no big deal.
I'm just not trying not to make assumptions.
Hey, you know what assuming does? It makes that an ass out of you and me, buddy.
Yes.
All right?
So, good sir, can I pour you another cup?
Yeah.
Bring it, and then I'm gonna actually put water into it as well because I feel bad. I'm really bad
It's
at
gonna
the
taste
cup.
so
Such
gross.
a good bad cop.
I'm a good cop this time. He's a bad cop.
Oh, you're
This tastes oddly different.
It's a new vintage
Of what kind of berry?
of a berry. I don't know your lands. I just poured it from the cup.
It's light.
Maybe it's for the refreshment between the heavy doses.
agua berry.
Aquaberry. Aquavit. So, remember last night you were talking about the dragon?
Yeah, the dragon. What? I didn't say anything
Aqua.
about no dragon. What are you talking about?
Vino?
You mentioned that
Dina?
a dragon killed a...
Dina?
what are they called?
What are you talking about?
No, that was a bad one.
I,
Is he trying to cover up?
You want to roll insight?
Yeah.
I know nothing.
22.
Whew.
You just think he's drunk.
Okay. More or less drunk than he was yesterday when we were talking about it.
Equally as drunk.
I need to catch up.
What? All right.
I will start drinking more.
All right, this is going to require a different course of action. I'm going to take a look around
Okay.
for good Sir Figland.
Okay. 1 second. Sully, you're actually having more to drink?
Yes.
Okay. So you see Figlin kind of at the entrance to the hallway that you came out of. You know, he's just guarding, surveying the crowd, kind of making sure everything's okay.
I'm going to walk up to him and kind of stand as if I'm doing guard with him.
Yes, sir. What are you doing? Are you enjoying your time?
I would enjoy it more if I didn't feel something was amiss.
What do you mean amiss? There's nothing amiss here in this town.
Have you considered the fact that your king consorts with someone who is evil?
Sometimes deals must be made to keep the peace. Concessions must be had.
Do you know anything about these concessions?
Yes, hot dogs, hamburgers, and peanuts.
Nope. Nope.
There's no popcorn.
Horatio,
Screw
give
this
me this
place.
Nope.
I'm out.
Nope.
The concessions that your king made. Because if, from my understanding, this blue dragon is a great and powerful creature.
Yeah, I'd say so.
What stops her from destroying this kingdom and taking it for her own?
I don't know. Whatever the king has made a deal with her seems to be working.
And
Yes.
you don't know anything, being the chief security guard? I'm
Am
gonna
I-
persuasion.
Yeah.
14.
I know little, but I'm only. Why are you making fun of me? Just because I don't know everything?
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just
It
saying.
seems like you are.
No, we are men of action.
Yes, I agree.
Sometimes men of action must take into their own hands to know the truth. We must know and investigate sometimes.
Sure, fine.
So I ask you, man of action, to man of action, help me, help you, help me, help you.
There's a lot of helping there.
I am trying to find the truth to save your kingdom.
Helping some
Because
turkey.
eventually, evil always gets greedy. What happens when she tires of this arrangement?
I've never thought about it like that. You're very smart and wise.
Thank you. I wish others would see this.
Sorry.
Somewhere Ali's is like, I feel a disturbance. in the floor."
Perhaps this is the reason why there are great statues of us. That someone foretold that this is a time of crisis. That heroes will need to rise upon the ranks to find the truth
Those poor fools.
and satisfy evil to its just ends.
Did you ever think of writing a book? It sounds fantastic.
Actually, I have.
Ah, good.
A series of plays.
It's sequential. You can't overload them with a really long diatribe. It has to be episodic so that they can take in bite-sized chunks. But there's a longer narrative.
You're doing
Anyway, I'm going
sonnets now?
inside. So please tell me, anything you can let us know about what's going on will make life easier.
Well, I know this arrangement has been going on before I joined service, so I haven't seen anything wrong with it. We don't get attacked. We don't attack back.
It's strange then that we've heard information from a brother about this dragon, but he seems not to remember.
What did he tell you?
He mentioned that the dragon killed a scribe.
A scribe.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, a scribe that seemed to have familiarity with the device that brought us here in the first place. I'm going to actually, while he's thinking, I really need a better insight. But I'm going to try anyway.
Yeah.
Natural 20! Ugh!
You know that he knows the scribe you're talking about. And I would write down the scribe's name if I could.
You see, like, out of nowhere, he reaches into his pocket and pulls out this piece of parchment that's only hand-sized to him and flips it open. That's cool.
The great oracle of Ko of Nami was the one. What? No?
Sir Figlin? Sir Figlin.
Yes!
Just the facts.
The scribe you speak of is Jomor.
Joe Moore.
I was wondering what had happened to him. We haven't seen him for...
You haven't seen him, Jomo?
What?
Jomo?
Jomo.
You haven't seen him?
You can take the bard
You should have
from
seen.
the girl.
You should have seen the names
take
last time. All right,
girl
last season.
from
He didn't even
bard.
make them up. All right. All I'm saying. That's it. All right.
I love it.
No.
Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. What?
Bard.
Jamor. Can you tell me more about Jamor? I am going to a special place for this. A special 9 hells.
Jamal.
Come on!
Twitch.
I give up.
If you really want to know, I came up with the name. There's a name generator, and it was literally just Joe Moore.
So how long ago did he disappear?
Oh, maybe 6 months. But he was known to leave and come back without us knowing or telling us where he was going. Great lengths of time. We just figured he was gone. He'd return when need fit him.
Was there any great portents during that time? Something that was unnormal, unnatural even?
Not that I know of.
So,
But what do you mean?
did the king's behaviors change? Did the brother start drinking less or more? Did the soldiers...
Oh no, he just drinks.
That's what I gathered. Drunkenly old man. Okay. Did the weather change at all that you noticed?
No.
Did neighbors become more or less aggressive?
No.
You're suspecting like evil pollen?
Evil pollen.
I mean,
Pollen
Sounds
is
like you're
inherently.
sounds like the plot of a movie.
That just sounds like bees dying and suddenly everyone goes suicidal. That is ridiculous.
Really shitty movie.
Evil pollen.
Evil pollen, really.
It's a bad movie.
So
So
he just disappeared 6
As a
months
rule,
ago.
I don't
That
watch
is
bad movies.
odd.
It's a good role.
I feel as if a scribe who knew about a magical instrument for possibly years, disappearing 6 months ago when this dragon's been around for decades. Something must have caused her to be resentful or angry.
Who? The dragon?
That's what we heard. Are there many dragons around here?
I've only known of Callistra.
For now, we'll assume it was just her, for she's evil. And I will smite her one day.
Good luck with that.
It's my duty, sadly, as a student of law and order. Thank you, Figlin. I'm going to walk back over to Sully. How many fingers am I holding up?
Well, now you're holding up 3, but before there was 2, and then there was 3, and then there was 2, because
right.
you seem to be twitching.
I'm just making sure you're sober. I found the scribe's name. His name is Jamor. Jamor. He disappeared 6 months ago.
How does that fit?
That's what we need to figure out. For some reason, the dragon killed Jamor 6 months ago. Why?
But he had the orb many years ago.
Exactly. Something happened 6 months ago that either angered or made the dragon afraid of him.
So did he lose the orb before or after that?
We must investigate further. We must go deeper. But first, we need to find the ladies. Where are they?
We were on our way back.
I was gonna go take a nap on my statue.
Okay.
On your what?
She's gonna go take a nap on her statue. She's gonna go nest.
Okay, so you
That's
could.
right,
We
you
may
had a
end
rough
up. I
day.
was gonna say we may end up making it back to the banquet, depending on whether or not she wins. But
I mean, if you really want to go have a nappy nap, you've had a rough day.
Don't you want to have a nap?
I'm frequently, but also I want to know what kind of trouble they're getting us into. You know, without my guidance, they tend to get in a lot of trouble.
That's true.
We can't just leave them without us.
We are the smart ones.
It's true. I mean, we're really the only reason that they're not dead yet.
That's fair.
So if we leave them alone for too long, who knows what kind of trouble they could get into, and who they could possibly anger, or like fires. I mean, destruction. You know, he does that thing to the wrong person, and all of a sudden he's just like, you know, in a bucket.
That's so good.
We're like hauling around Lenny.
That's
in a
true.
Sack.
That's true. All right.
Think of the weeping children.
I don't like children.
I mean,
We think children are like the most annoying
that's
noise.
exactly. That's why we don't want to subject them to seeing like the Gibbs of Lenny or Sully. But I mean, I think Lenny is probably the more likely to get himself blown up of the two.
That's true. Yeah.
See? All right. So let's go back.
All
All
right.
right. We got to take care of them.
So you guys are making your way back to the festival?
Yes. To reconvene with our compatriots.
All right, so as you walk back into the courtyard, you see Lenny speaking with Figlin, or finishing up his conversation with Figlin.
I actually have one question I totally forgot to ask him.
Sure.
Where was his last known whereabouts when he disappeared?
Jamones.
Jamones.
He was here.
Oh, so he was not on one of his...
Well, no, he left and we didn't know where he went.
Of course not. Okay. Did you prefer this? Just make fun of me. You're... I give up.
What? Sully understood.
So do we see her as they come back in? I'll use...
What? Lenny.
Come here. I
Lenny.
found some important information.
Oh, excellent. Well,
Cecil.
update me.
I come in. I'll get onto your knee so you can see me on more of a level.
Cecil, are you okay?
I'm looking for a sock.
What?
I need another sock.
Oh, I need my other sock.
But right now you're
Are you
mismatched.
sure?
What?
But you're mismatched. You've only got one sock.
Fine.
Shit, you're right. Hold up.
Hang on,
hold
I
up,
got
hold
something
up, hold
else.
up. Shit,
I got something else.
Hold up.
Hang on,
Wait,
it's
you
fine.
okay?
Ha ha!
Oh.
No.
Sorry.
I lo-
What?
I, lo-
It's just the tongue.
You look like you might cry.
no, I love this notebook. I have the same exact one.
It's gonna be fine.
It's pretty cool. That's sweet. That's what you did with the tongue. I like that. Lenny, what important information have you acquired?
Sorry, I'm staring at the talking book.
Ha, Lenny. Lenny.
Lenny!
What? What is it?
Lenny!
Remember last night when we were talking about the scribe with Drunken King?
Sorta. I was pretty drunk last
The
night.
one who created the orb, or at least knew more about the orb that brought us here in the first place?
Yeah.
He disappeared only 6 months ago.
Okay.
The dragon has been terrorizing this land for at least decades. Why would she kill him only 6 months ago?
Well, how
That's
long
called a
was the scribe
maybe-
here?
Maybe he made fun of her. She seems to have kind of a hair trigger.
This isn't working.
It's called a clue. We must follow the leads of clue to find closer to truth.
I mean,
You're fighting a losing battle.
I know this.
I mean, okay. Do we think that this is going to lead us to something where we're going to discover that the dragon is, in fact, that we need to deal with? Like, how does the king feel about the potential of us murdering someone he's stooping?
They're
They
not
are having
stooping.
What he
They
said.
could
That's
be
a lie.
angry,
That's a
stooping.
lie. That's a lie. He said that. That's a lie. That's a blatant.
Why does everyone think I'm lying?
No, not
Because
you.
you're a bartender.
The king. Not you, Sully. Not you. You have the face of a person who is constantly honest. But the king is lying. For sure. You have a trustworthy face. I trust the shape of your horns.
I think we should go to Jamor's house.
I agree. First, I must pray, though. Let's reconvene at the... It'll be fast. It will help me gather my thoughts.
Lenny.
Fine,
I mean,
we'll go
no,
to...
go ahead, pray. Sure.
But first, where will we find out about Jamar?
You know,
Figlin!
you do this, I'll do that.
Okay.
Figland!
Yes. I wasn't sleeping. Why do you talk? Yes.
Of course not. Here's a sandwich.
Thank you.
Wait, no.
No.
What is it called again?
No, it's called a matchum.
Matchum. Sorry, sandwiches from Saturday night.
Wrote it down. I didn't write down anything about the orb, but I wrote down
Earl
matchum.
Earl of Matchum, right there, and I just...
Where did the matcha thing come from? Oh yeah. Okay.
The Earl of Matchroom.
Yeah, the Earl of Match.
Yeah, that's what it says right there.
Thank
We're
you.
playing a game.
Now,
We are revolutionizing the food scene in this round. Can I just say?
It's true.
Can I
Perhaps
just
you should
say?
add it to your
We're just
concessions.
blowing minds.
Huh?
perhaps you should add it to your concessions.
Yes, this would go good with the peanuts.
And Cracker Jacks. So,
What is a Cracker Jack?
Oh my goodness.
It's this thing. It's like a long, and you smack people with it.
you take sugar.
Oh, I got one of those. And he pulls
Yeah,
out
exactly.
a spear.
You
Yeah.
take
Oh,
sugar
no,
and you
spear
melt
gun.
it slowly. And you
What?
take the corn popped and put it in with peanuts.
Wait. So you're saying you pop the corn first
Is the corn like their heads?
and then pour the sugar on top.
The melted
It's
sugar.
gonna burn.
Are you sure this is okay? This is a secret
This
technique.
is brilliant. I can leave service and I can become a chef. I will make millions upon millions of
And when you sell it,
possibly gold.
toys. Put toys in the package.
Why toys?
Trust me.
That makes no sense at all. Why toys in a package of food?
Well-
Someone could get hurt. Kids could choke.
Or children could be
Do you
excited
really
about getting
think
them.
that little of your children?
Well, I mean, they are small, and toys. You never know these days.
For ages 3 and up.
Do I have to put that on the box too?
Yes. Along with free toy inside. Anyway, Jamore's house. Where is it?
Dumb home.
I feel there's rails at some point. I don't know where they are anymore.
Jamor.
Yes.
Yes. Down below. God, I can't even think straight. I want to make this corn of caramel.
Yes.
Yes?
Make the
house.
corn of caramel. But first, tell us where the house is.
Oh, sure. Yes. You'll go down the main spiral, let's say, quarter of a mile down from where we are now.
Okay. Past the aquarium?
No, before the aquarium.
Okay.
After the pastry, though.
By God, you are smart.
Thank you.
All right.
People here are very nice to you. It's very
But-
kind of them.
So, once again, melt sugar.
Yes.
Pour on
Popped
corn that is popped.
Yes. Add peanuts. You've already got them.
This gets more and more. Now I have to add peanuts with toys and popcorn and.
Just one toy.
The house.
Oh,
Caitlin,
right,
house.
the house. You'll notice it because it has his name above it. You'll see an
How convenient.
archway and it says Jamor. He was arrogant. He was way too arrogant for his own good.
Oh, really?
Hey, put his name on right out on his front door.
For his own good, though. Too arrogant for his own good. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Do you think his arrogance is what got him killed?
Dun dun dun.
What, you don't want to name your new confection Fagelin Crunch?
People might confuse it, given the blackjack is the thing that you bludgeon people with. Cracker Jack. There's the thing that you bludgeon people with, but also blackjack. On to the house. On to the question of his arrogance.
Yes.
I just
You're doing
realized-
this just to mess with me now.
Figlin, what rank are you by chance?
What do you mean rank?
Figland.
Yeah, Figlin. Yeah, what rank are you in your order?
I am the highest of high. I am the Praetorian of the King's Praetorian, the prefect of the King's Praetorian.
Just making sure you weren't captain, that's all.
Yeah, that would have been terrible.
Son of a bitch.
So it got him killed.
Quite possibly. I don't know.
That
What is with this gesture?
objection.
Let's go check out the house.
Overruled.
What?
What?
What's overruled?
Ellie is marching away. I'm
Okay.
headed to the house.
Okay.
Yep. it's
I'll
Baus.
follow along.
Are you in your room, or what? Are you at the
No,
statue?
I'm following her around. More or less. Every once in a while, she grabs my tail and gives it a tug.
I'm the leader.
So you're kind of like begrudgingly following behind her.
Yeah, a little, yeah. More distractedly than begrudgingly.
Like,
Or
Squirrel.
Or, yeah. Squirrel.
so it's a stoned or a marbled distraction, or no?
As opposed to is that like fancy stone?
Oh, it could be
Fancier
expensive
stone?
goods.
Like fancy-ish
Get it.
stoned? Like instead of stoned, you're granite.
So stoned I'm granite,
It's
y'all.
like some next level stoned. No? Whatever. Haters.
I-
Anyway, House.
House.
Ostentatious.
Very ostentatious. So you travel down the path, and you get to the archway that Figlin had described to you, and you see in the most ostentatiously written text Jamor's name scribbled or scribed along the arch itself.
Is it like a sapphire arch too?
Huh?
Is it a sapphire arch?
It's a sapphire arch, but his name is inlaid in the sapphire with gold.
Wow.
So it says Jamor,
Jamor.
not Jamor's name.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
I want to live in a house like this someday.
I'm gonna check the door. Is it?
I hear
open?
there's a vacancy.
So it's not even locked.
You think that people might have been here before you.
It's unlocked?
It's unlocked. I'm suddenly very nervous, but
Stop.
Stand back.
There might be someone still here,
he's been dead 6 months.
but the door is unlocked.
That means
Just stand there. You have your specialties. Let
Excuse
the
me.
master work.
Excuse me.
What?
The song goes, stop, collaborate, and listen. You are supposed to, when she says stop, you stop, and everybody collaborates and listens to Ollie.
But if we had a cleric, then it could be hammer time.
Oh. Sorry. What? Sorry.
go ahead.
I'm gonna sneak in under stealthy cover of stealthitude.
All right.
I don't know why, but I just imagine like me, stealth. He just like,
Normal me, very visible, stealthy me.
So you start to
Can't be
push the
seen.
door open, and it creaks a little as you push. You want to keep pushing it open?
Is there a nearby window?
No.
There are no windows.
Nope.
It's like
This,
a
this
fucking
is an archway.
mausoleum.
This is an archway that extends just out into the street. That's right
Oh, so
on
this
the
is
side
like
of
the
the mountain.
gate.
What?
This is like a gate into the grounds, not the house itself.
No, it's into the house, but the house is just carved into the side of the mountain.
I see. Okay. I'm going to continue.
Huh?
I'm going to continue.
All right. It's halfway through.
I'm very small.
Yeah.
Appropriately sized for the job.
fun size.
And you can actually, it's only halfway open, but you can get through now.
I'm gonna slide through.
Okay. Make me a stealth check.
Ooh. Where the frick is it? 24.
All right. What's everybody else doing as she's moving into the house?
I just am standing there with my arms crossed.
Standing next to him.
Okay. So, Alius, as you walk in, you see a puff of smoke come above you and in through the. No?
That was
Has
an
not exhaled
inhale.
yet.
She's expert.
Yeah, she's deep. So, you make it into this room, and as you look in, you see just all it is a giant. And as you're looking around, you see this giant laboratory, and you see above you hovering orbs. And as you're looking up, you see a cloud of smoke now come in, and the rotating orbs that are hovering around you almost create a convection that this smoke goes up and starts to twirl. And you see throughout the room, it is lined with books on all of the walls. You see a one long table scrolled out in the middle of the room that is underneath this almost chandelier of rotating orbs. You see, and on this long table, there's parchments scattered throughout and there are several different candlesticks that are illuminating the inside of the
They're
building.
lit.
Yep.
Lit candles.
Yep. And you see a large wooden desk on the far end of the back of the room.
Where-
And
Go ahead.
you can hear
I'm gonna sneak stealthily.
from behind the desk.
I'm gonna sneak stealthily towards the desk
Okay.
to try and get a better look at who or what is snoring.
Okay. And you see behind the desk, you see an old 80-year-old man with silvered hair that's curly down to his shoulders. He has glasses on, big thick glasses, and eyebrows that go up almost to his hairline.
All right. I'm going like human. Looks human.
Kind of, yeah.
I am going to climb the desk, and as I stand upon the desk, try to very carefully remove his spectacles.
Joe, let me see your glasses. Roll me a stealth check.
Come on, baby. 22.
You slowly pick them up and get them off of his head.
How blind is he?
You can, when you look through them, you're seeing not only a blur, but also a blur of several different colors. It's almost as if the colors are rotating as you're looking through the lens.
I'm gonna look up towards all of those orbs that are like creating this smoke convent. Do I
Yep.
see anything different about them? to
Yes,
the
they're glowing. They have rings around them. They're glowing different colors, and they're rotating even faster. But when you take the glasses off, they go back to their normal speed.
Okay. I'm gonna take the glasses, and I'm gonna sneak back out.
Okay.
Wait, is there anything on the desk that like what was he working on?
You see parchments that are inscribed with runes. There's parchments that have, you can kind of make out something you would think would look like spells that are on there.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak back out
Okay,
with the glasses.
sure.
Do I have to roll for you? Gonna make me roll for that?
Huh?
You gonna make me roll? Oh, sweet. All right, sneak back out, guys. There's somebody in there, and he has these. I think maybe he won't be able to see us too good.
Ollie,
What?
Ollie,
What?
Ollie.
What?
I don't think he has those anymore.
I believe she is correct.
You were always the smart one.
It's true.
You're right. I have them. He used to have them, but now I have them.
It's true.
He's in there asleep, and you can see weird shit through the glasses. I also think maybe he's now blind as a bat, and maybe he won't see us to attack you when you go in there.
So you want me
Why
to
is
go
he
in?
going to attack us? Is it because you stole his glasses?
No, it's because, like, clearly, if he's in a dead man's house, like, it's transcribing, like, spells
Well,
and stuff, that he's clearly,
to be
like,
fair,
We should
probably
knock.
evil.
He could be dead himself.
I'm gonna go up to the door and you hear,
Who is it?
"It is I, Lenny Stone."
What does that mean? What is Lenny Stone? Who's Lenny Stone? Where are my glasses?
Maybe you should come here. Do you know the statues up on the top of the mountain?
What?
The statues, the giant statues.
Of course I do!
I'm Lenny Stone, one of the statues.
How do I know that? I can't even see you!
You're not one of the
I
statues.
can't find my glasses! Hold on, let me look around for them.
Just go in. The door is open.
You were depicted in the statues.
May I come in?
We're coming in.
Sir, whatever.
I walk in. Give me the glasses.
Are you gonna take the? Are you taking the glass? What? But these are probably. They're very
give me-
expensive.
get-
You should probably. Whatever.
Who's there?
Fine.
What? Who? Oh,
Oh, I think I found them. They were on the floor. Here
oh,
you
oh,
go.
thank you. Ah, much better. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
This is the establishment of Jamor, right?
Yes,
Who are you?
I'm Jamar.
But you're supposed to be dead.
Why would I be dead?
Because they say you've been dead for 6 months.
Well, they say that. I don't.
And no one came to check?
Do you think I wanted to meet with them?
No one knocked at the door?
Sure, but that doesn't mean I have to let them in.
Your door was open.
Yeah,
People don't just walk in.
yeah, but watch this. And he disappears. Bing, and he comes back. What? You can't do that? Ha ha ha!
We were told that you were killed by a dragon.
That'll be the day. No dragon will get me.
Then
You
you're
know,
it.
dragons have true sight.
But what about the orb?
Sucks for them. Ha ha ha! Doesn't mean they can kill me just because they can see me.
That's usually what it means.
What about the orb?
Orb? You got an orb? Let me see your orb. Come on, I want to see the orb. You got an orb? I
You
want
have
an orb.
the
Let's see
broken
the
one.
orb.
No touchy touchy.
Just looky.
That's what she said.
Let me see it. Come here.
No touchy
I got
touchy.
like 9 of them. Let me see it.
Oh, 9 of them, huh? No touchy touchy.
All right, there.
And you see him touch his glasses, and you see them turn a different color to blue, but you also see him change and morph. And he is now a she and is a woman. This is quite interesting. Very interesting. Where did you get this?
We were given it.
In a different realm.
And I've told people too much.
You know what this is, do you not?
No.
Aw.
We are just here to find a way home and perhaps find justice in this land.
But mostly to find a way home with
Well,
some
this is your
sapphires.
way home.
But it's kind of burnt out.
Yes, I'd say it is. Let me show you. And she now flicks the glasses, and they turn red, and you see her turn into a dragonkin. Watch. And you see her implement a code, crack it open. Any gem that you put in here, if it is of the purest of origins, can be used to transport you.
Yeah, we heard that, but like, we need a gem from our home to get home. Except they're all home, which is where we are not.
She makes a good point.
It doesn't always have to be from your home. It has to be inscribed with the right incantations. And she closes it back up.
Well, can you do that?
If you get me the right gem.
Where would we find the right gem?
That is a good question, and that is one I will have to consider. And you see fire come out of the dragon's or the dragonkin's mouth and engulf the orb. Here. It's not hot when you touch it.
Oh, okay. What'd you do to it?
I made it a little more stable for you.
Oh.
And you see the dragonkin push the glasses, and it turns green. And the microphone gets stuck in the dragonkin's ear. And the dragon now turns into a frump.
Into a what?
Frump.
A front.
A frump?
It
I'm
looks
sorry,
you
can
know,
we
like
get a judge's ruling? What is a frump?
Like
Looks
a
like a
person who
giant
looks all
toad.
frumpy? Oh. I was picturing someone in like a really shapeless dress, very unflattering.
Do the glasses stay the same size?
Giant
Yep.
glasses, maybe a bun.
What? What?
What are you?
What are you?
I'm a half orc.
I should have kept the
Good
glasses.
for you.
You changed from a dragonkin to a human to a tall human to a frump. Are you a changeling?
That's what you want to call it? Sure.
Okay.
You.
So good sir or ma'am Jormore. What should we do next? I feel there is much danger in this land and no one is willing to speak about it. And the only one who's even offered is the dragon.
You spoke to that beast?
She was at dinner.
Yes, I know.
She killed her.
She tried to hurt my sister.
She wasn't very nice.
No, unfortunately not, and that sounds quite appropriate for her. She has been plaguing our lands for centuries.
So she's hurting people?
Well,
She hurt my feelings.
Falkir's managed to keep the peace for a while.
I have a feeling that that's not going to last very long.
Why do you say that?
Call it a hunch.
I think you're wrong, but okay.
I was having a dramatic moment there.
Dun dun.
Check your drama at the door.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, what do we do? Like, are we getting home? Are we like supposed to slay this dragon who is like evil but not really hurting anybody? And
You're the boss.
You did accept the title.
She's tiny boss.
I didn't accept the title; it was thrust upon me. Sometimes greatness just, like comes upon a person. They don't really have a choice in the matter. It's just born to it. It's my gift. It's my curse.
With great responsibility comes great boredom.
Yes,
I just
precisely. She
humbly supply that why are our visages up on the mountaintop as great heroes if not for the fact that we must be heroes?
gets me. So we're like trying to self-fulfill a prophecy. We're here. We decide that we got to do something heroic
you're a
because
smart
there are
person.
statues
What's
of
with
us,
the
and they want to make
statues?
statues.
I
of
don't know.
heroes. But there's
They've
like,
been here for longer than I've been alive.
And how long
But we're manufacturing a problem,
I
getting in other people's business when we could just leave well enough alone. Take
I'm
our
just saying that something
sapphires
is afoot.
at the Circle K.
What's the Circle K?
What?
You said Circle K.
No, I didn't.
No, you clearly said Circle K.
No, I didn't.
You heard that, right?
That I heard.
I
I
don't
didn't
know
hear it.
what's- Thank you. I don't know what's wrong with the pair of you. Maybe you drink something. You really
I
ought
drink a
to
lot.
be
Something
a little
smells-
bit more responsible.
So it smells earthy.
You really ought to be a little bit more responsible with
It's-
your substance
It's our
use.
friend. So,
I mean, I'll accept suggestions from the peanut gallery.
Ooh, that would have been a great name for that candy.
That's a good point. I say until Jamor knows more about how the gym we need to get, we have time on our hands.
I mean, the I know you don't like this, and I would definitely rather just like Cracker Jacker.
Nope.
But she did say that she could tell us
Nope.
what's going on here.
Nope.
Nope.
No. No.
I think we should learn more before we go into the lair of a dragon that is great and powerful.
All right, Lenny. Where are we gonna learn more?
Alright, here's the thing, right? So, I'm just saying, I'm just gonna toss this out here.
Yeah.
There's no rush for us to find the reason there's statues of us.
Okay.
We are literally living in a palace made of sapphires at the expense of somebody else
And being fed pretty well.
with some pretty sweet pastries.
So you're just suggesting we just hang out for a while?
Yes, I am.
What happens when you?
I was just saying we can just chill.
I think
We've had the work order
We can just
with a couple
chill
extra
out.
months
sis,
for
though,
setup
I
time.
think there's something you're not thinking of. They don't actually have weed here.
We can figure that one out. I admit this is a flaw in the plan, but I've got a pretty solid supply right now.
If
I mean,
Plus, there's always prestidigitation in a pinch.
they have grain, which means they've got fields, which means that we can do agriculture.
If we can get some seeds, we can grow some of our own plants.
we're
start
gonna
an entire
revolutionize
industry.
not only the culinary,
Yes,
but the agriculture
yes,
of this entire.
and the entertainment industry.
Or bring it to a screeching halt.
Yes,
We're gonna trash
viva la
this utopia.
revolution!
It's not a utopia. We know this.
Okay, so we've got one vote for chill out.
Yes, it's gonna be great.
We should be heroes.
In what way? What do you want to do, Lenny?
I think it
Lenny,
is
Would you
Lenny,
say you're a
an
hero for
agricultural
Lenny,
revolution.
Lenny,
It's
Lenny,
very
Lenny,
important
and she
business.
walks right up to him. Lenny.
Allie,
You don't want to go after the dragon.
I'm not going after. I want to.
You don't want to go talk to her.
I want to investigate.
What are we gonna do to investigate? We've already talked to this.
You guys are
crazy
fun to
old
listen
toad.
to.
This is a weirdly inappropriate conversation to have in front of a stranger.
This guy is fine.
You're darn right I am. And then he clicks it, or am I? Or am I? Or am I?
See, he's too crazy. No one's gonna listen to a damn thing he has to say. Everybody thinks he's dead anyway.
Literally,
That's
no
what
one
I
came to
think.
your shop to check.
Maybe. Maybe I let them in. You'll never know.
What did you do to piss off the dragon?
I didn't piss off a dragon.
Why do people think you pissed off a dragon?
I don't think they think I pissed off a dragon, do you?
People told us that you pissed off a dragon.
Oh, yeah. Rumors start. People tell rumors.
Who started the rumor? Did
I don't
you?
know.
It started with a whisper.
Why don't we go talk to the person who told us this thing that is supposedly not true and find out how he found out?
That's a smart idea.
That's why I'm the brains. You good with it, Sully?
it sounds close enough to just chilling to me.
We're staying in town, which means we're near the pastries.
Are you kidding me? We're having them delivered.
All right, then. It's settled. We're going to go talk to the drunkard, and we're going to eat some more pastry.
No. That's not who told us.
Who told us?
Figland.
We're
No,
going to go talk to Finland.
Bigland told us that when he last disappeared, it was the brother who told us that he was killed by a dragon.
In the library.
And
With
6
a
months.
beer. I'm glad you got it.
I'm just imagining
Not
right now
Mr.
Tomorrow
Body.
just eating some popcorn, dipping it in some like melted sugar,
Yeah.
adding peanut to it.
This is great.
There was rails at one point.
Yep.
No. All right.
Rails! Yes, we can revolutionize the transportation system
We are going to fuck this
with a
place up.
series of
We
carts,
already planted those
carts
seeds
and hills, and then we get some
with the
wizards.
pulleys.
We get some wizards to levitate them back up to the top again. And it'd be like sledding, but on rails.
I like this plan.
In carts.
Create SimCity, you know that, right?
We'll do that next.
Actually, I was thinking of Avatar.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
My cabbages!
My cabbages.
Oh, yeah.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. The rail
That's where the whole
system.
story takes a turn.
The cabbages?
You guys
Yeah.
thought it was a harrowing adventure, but no. We're gonna build the city from rock.
And
So
roll?
that we can sled down it.
So
No,
we can roll?
Rock and weed, really. Rock and weed.
Built this city.
Rock and roll. What?
Yeah.
It's Jefferson Starship, kids. Look it up.
Yep.
Yep.
Skadoosh.
Good douche.
So where you guys go next?
We're going, I guess, Figlin? Was that?
Figland who told us. Figland is who told us where he was, and that it was 6 months ago.
Yes, but it was the brother of the king
I'm sorry,
who told us
I'm
that
sorry.
he was
Hang
killed.
on.
Dead.
Hang on a second.
get-
They're all at the palace.
Yeah, we're going
Let's go
back
to
to
the
the palace.
palace. Is the party over by now?
It was,
As soon
hey,
as.
it was nice meeting you.
It was great meeting you too.
You should lock your door
Why?
because anybody can get in here.
Or maybe I just let people in.
So what if they take something?
And he vanishes.
This is the weirdest day ever.
As soon
Really?
as we
Really?
leave,
Really?
Cecil closes the door tightly behind her
Yeah.
and says,
I don't think that was him.
You don't think that was Jamal?
Nope.
I don't think
don't
that
either.
was him.
Well, maybe we could ask somebody what Jamal, if he could like change. If he had glasses,
And looks like
I can take these
a
off now.
frog.
A frog, lady, an elderly man,
anything
or
he
dragonkin.
Can you please describe Figland? Well, sometimes.
Well, maybe Figlin knows like that he definitely never saw him like shape change. I mean that would be something.
Do we know that it wasn't the glasses that allowed them to do that?
I really want
Well-
to just go like this.
All the glasses did when I looked at it was made everything look swirly.
And did you push any buttons?
Sadly, no.
I don't think you put them on either.
I wasn't
Examine
done.
glasses. Always check your inventory.
They were gonna give me a headache.
Check your ammunition. Yep.
Fine. I didn't even want to give him back. It's his fault.
To the palace pillow fort.
To the palace.
Pillow fort.
So you make your way back up to the palace.
Pillow
It's
fort.
Pillow fort. We need a
it's Pilford in the palace.
like Princess Teresa. We need a pillow fort. How do they do that in chat? What's the chat?
//0.
Yeah. So you make it back to the palace, and night has settled in. The festival is kind of wound down. There's still a couple stragglers in the courtyard, and you don't see anybody besides guards lining the halls. as you walk through them.
Library? Let's go to the library.
Okay. You head to the library, and it is bustling. This is the after party, apparently.
There's the
Of course.
party, and there's the after
So
party.
wait, were we not invited to the after party?
We weren't around to be invited.
Well, usually they let you know there's an after party in advance.
I mean, if we had been there, we probably would have been ushered to the after
If
party.
it's a yearly tradition and everybody's used to it, we're the only ones that would have needed to have been told.
They could have told us.
And
I
we
just feel hurt.
ditched.
I'm just saying, I would have liked an invitation. Let's go find Darian.
Dadarian.
Darian. I always want to say Darian.
Dadarian.
Darian.
Darude.
So you start to walk through the library, and people are drinking. They're having a good time. I mean, the
Pick up a glass on my way.
you just pick up a glass from one of the people, and you don't see Dadarian in there, but that's where we'll stop for the evening. So thank you for everyone for watching. What are you guys up to this week?
What am I?
What? Oh, so the poll was Mayhem tonight, guys. I think that's quite appropriate.
Hey. Was Misfits last time, wasn't it?
Yes. Tonight was a Mayhem night.
Only a
Little
little bit.
Yay.
So what are we doing
This
this
week?
Yeah.
This week, I am gonna be starting a new horror game because I didn't last week, and that's what I'm doing this week. Yeah. And we're gonna be starting not on stream or anything, but we're gonna be starting a D&D First Edition campaign
Yeah.
with some friends. It's gonna be a hootenanny.
Oh,
report back
Thaco.
on how that goes.
And where can people find you?
Where can people find me? They can find me at Lizzie the Bold on Twitch and Twitter and various other places. Hi, thank you.
I am going to be spending a lot of time working on a crowdfunding campaign and playing video games on my Twitch channel, where you can find me at Anna Geeks on Twitch, or AnnaGeeks.com, or Anna Geeks on Twitter, or
Not Instagram.
no, not Instagram. Gibson Geeks on Instagram. That's my kitten. I still haven't updated that. I'm trying to find an application that lets me schedule Instagram posts.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Right?
Oh, interesting.
Apparently, I'm told Hootsuite can do it, so I'm going to check that out.
I
And
wonder
then
if
you can expect
Buffer might
daily
do it?
pictures of my kitten, because I've been taking daily pictures of my kitten. I just haven't been posting them on Instagram because I'm new to Instagram, so I need to figure it out and stuff. So it'll be easiest if I can schedule a week in advance and whatever. So yeah, so I need to do that, and trying to catch up on sleep. That's it. That's all I got. Yeah,
What do
that's
I
it.
have? That's still pretty busy.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first? Or?
No, go for it.
Let's see. What am I doing this week? I'm really busy with making BattleTech. And then after that is going to be a week of gaming. I have a game on Friday, a game on Saturday, a game on Sunday, and then back on Monday for Misfits and Mayhems. And then, so yeah, I'm actually in 5 different campaigns right now. It's going to be kind of insane.
Wait, is that counting Pandemic Legacy?
Yeah, Friday.
All right.
Yeah. Buddy Jesus must return.
I just want to sleep. It's been so long.
So yeah.
I'm with you. I just want to sleep.
Oh, and also, yeah, you can find me at Algernon Bullen. No,
Yeah.
oh, you just wanted to sleep.
No, I want to sleep, otherwise I'm going to be working. And you can find me at Logic, which I think is probably printed down here somewhere.
LAWJICK.
You know, like it sounds.
Sure.
As you say, it's
You just
logical.
spell it like it sounds.
Yes. So we have our amateur hour D&D tomorrow night. They are going to the Isle of Dread, and then for me, I'm super excited because I'm getting my VR headset this week. So
What game are you going to be playing?
Star Trek Bridge Crew. I've been waiting for this my entire life. pretty
So
much.
this has been a good show. We'll see you in about 6 months.
Yeah.
Yep.
My life is over.
In VR.
In VR. Once,
Once
everybody
we
can
finally
come
have
in.
the ability to properly stream
Yeah.
VR. Yep.
So if it works and I can stream it, well, I'll probably be streaming a lot of VR this week.
No, I'd have if you. Yeah, well, we should connect about it at some point.
Yeah, that'd be super cool if we could.
Yeah, because we could both like stream it, and we could both like.
Yeah, that'd be
Maybe.
super rad.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
We'll figure that out, but that would be super rad.
Eventually,
Connection's
with all the
happening before
copious
we-
free time. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
But we can make
Maybe.
room for VR.
I mean, making
Scotland might
crowdfunding
know.
campaigns doesn't take any time.
no,
Yeah.
not at all.
Yeah, no.
Scotland probably knows.
Oh yeah, Scotland probably knows too. She's super good with VR. So yes, because I want to stream VR.
Target check.
So that's my week. Hope to see you in the VR realms, and we'll see you next Monday for another riveting part of this adventure. Because I'm excited to see what everybody does. Because this was hilarious.
I feel like there's going to be rails, and we're not going to be anywhere near them. We're going to be
You're
over
gonna
there.
Try so
yeah, but oddly enough,
hard.
you guys were really like the decisions you were making were all part of like the story. Like it all can mesh in because we're
Oh.
this is really our sandbox right now to play around in. So
You tried so hard.
I got so far.
In the end,
Yeah.
though, doesn't even
It doesn't matter.
all right,
Bye.
guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.